7:05 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Good morning, everybody. Tuesday is here. Working towards the Labor Day weekend. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you now live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you for having us on. Phone number 330-450-9292. The text line is 330-269-9292. Thank you guys for having us on the radio. Thank you guys for streaming us at Q92radio.com. And now, like I just said, you can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, or X the rest of the morning from now until 10 a.m. For the stream people, we're going to switch it up a bit and give away a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP.
I got excited for a second,
nope,
Christian.
I tricked you. But hey, you can still win it by going to our live video feed of the show and do yourself a favor, like it. And what do we want to put in the comments today?
Kangaroo.
The Kangaroo Kid. Go ahead and type in kangaroo and you're entered. And we'll select one of you at the end of the show. It is that simple. 8 o'clock hour, Rage Room. Also 8 o'clock hour, Shine Down and Papa Roach. 9 o'clock hour, we're giving away a pair of tickets to Say Yes to the Free Dress, a cocktail event with Monty Durham at Travasi on Friday, September 15th. Celebrate what would have been Jackie O's 70th wedding anniversary. You and a guest will enjoy champagne, hors d'oeuvres. You'll meet Monty Durham and enter a raffle ticket for your chance to win a free couture wedding dress.
Well, and you get a Say Yes shopping experience with Monty himself.
Doesn't get much better than that.
I mean, come on. If you know a bride that's about to get married or just recently engaged, you can attend this even if you're not the one getting married. You can try and win this for the bride in your life. It is amazing. This dress is couture. It's gorgeous. You get the shopping experience. And who better than to guide the bride in your life than Monty Durham? Come on.
If you're a bride-to-be or know someone recently engaged, you can purchase tickets to this event at firstladies.org. So we got that for you in the 9 o'clock hour.
That's a good one.
Today. Good morning, Lauren. How was your trip in?
It's fantastic.
I'm hoping today is a better day. I did see, I was walking in with Rex this morning.
Yeah.
As I was holding the door for him, looking at all the constellations, I saw a shooting star. And I was like, well, that's got to be a sign of a better day.
You guys saw it together?
No, he wasn't even looking.
Oh, I thought maybe it could be like a magical friend moment.
No, I got out of my car first. I was like, I'm not going to be rude. I'll hold the door. I'll wait.
Oh, that was nice
I was
of
looking
you.
up because I see all that. Boy, it's a great stargazing around 4:45.
Mm.
It was awesome. I looked up. Pew! Like, oh.
Did you make a wish?
Perhaps. No.
Why?
Because I was more like, wow, a shooting star.
Okay, but then make a wish.
Well, is it too late now?
Oh, man, I don't know
Wish
what
my
the time
debit card
limit is
worked.
on wishes.
No.
You didn't get a debit card?
No. The day continued, and we'll get into that after weather.
I'm very interested.
Day continued as crappy as it started, and then I'm contemplating. Jake heard this. Good morning, Jake.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Pretty good.
How was everything going to see the girl yesterday?
It was good. We just kind of had a relaxing, more chill day.
Oh,
Like
good.
that. Nothing wrong with that. Good couple chill day. I made an editing error on something yesterday, on the rollover of our show. And something aired only once. And there was something in it that put Keller in absolute tears laughing. And he texted me, and at first I was like, what are you talking about?
Christian, is this because...
And then...
Listen, Christian has this tendency to go into the studio and let the mic is recording for like 20 minutes before he actually records something.
Yeah.
Did it pick something up?
Well, I'm contemplating if playing it on air for a laugh is worth it.
Oh, gosh.
I don't think it's a fireable offense. I don't think it's even a yell at offense. Jake, what do you think? You heard it.
I heard it, but I also don't know like the rules of radio. I haven't been doing this as long as you guys have. So
Okay, hold on a second. Is it me or is it Christian?
It's Christian.
No, it's me.
Oh, okay,
Not
good.
you. I find it absolutely hilarious. Hilarious.
Now that I know I didn't do anything wrong. What? You should play it.
I don't think it's anything that I found it to be very funny. I played it 100 times on my phone.
Oh, gosh.
And laughed each time a little harder.
It must have aired after I left. Because Keller didn't
It only
say
aired
it.
one time.
Oh, okay.
It didn't air till like the afternoon. It
Oh,
aired
that's-
one
yeah.
time. Never aired again.
Okay.
All of it's deleted. even from the recycling bin. I did my due diligence, close the session, delete, and delete in. I mean, I got rid of it.
Okay.
The body's buried. So I'm contemplating whether I should play it for you guys so you could hear.
You wouldn't have brought it up if you didn't really.
I
play
think
it.
I'm okay. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? Well, you don't work here no more. But no, there's no
You're
like.
fine.
No, there's no like vulgar or like.
You wouldn't play it if it was an SEC violation.
No,
so.
I think I've been doing radio 20 years. I think I know. What can and can't. Context is key.
Yeah.
So we'll play that. But coming up, we got weather. I got to tell you how my day kept getting worse, and maybe we'll sneak that audio in here. It's Taylor Swift and "Cruel Summer" on Q. Text message. I had a girl that was interested in me tell me her and her ex are still talking, and if he wants to get back together, she's going to leave me. I definitely ran away from that one. Wow. I appreciate the honesty, but what in the F? Hey, this is great and all, but if my ex wants me back, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no.
Now let's go get a bite to eat. Wait, no.
Oh, bye, Felicia.
We are no longer going to Cracker Barrel. There's no way I'm taking you to Cracker Barrel now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Man, that is I'm still trying to process everything you just told me. Saw Hooters in Myrtle Beach. Great wings. I will die on that hill. You're like, oh, you only go there because the boobs. First of all, I don't like their pantyhose. Second of all, I don't like they wear them real dark brown grandma pantyhose under their shorts.
Well, it matches the colors.
like
They're
it.
orange and brown.
Ruins it almost for me. Almost.
Interesting.
Don't like it. Don't like it at all. But their breaded wings with their curly fries, I'm telling you right now, I'll put
You've
those
said
up
this
against
before.
anybody. If you've been to Hooters and you have an open mind, you know I'm telling the truth. Jake, ever been to a Hooters?
I have not.
It's all right. I mean, there's not like there's one around. I can't like blame you for that. Like, I don't know where the closest one is.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
Nope, never heard of it.
Ever been to a Dick's Sporting Goods?
Yes.
All right.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
No. Oh, wait, is that where they insult you and put the
They're
hats
so
on you?
mean.
I did go to that one.
I like borderline like you start taking it personally.
Oh, they go after you.
They do.
Yeah, and they'll go after you physically, not attack you, but like they'll go in on you.
Yeah, I don't know that I could take
Like
my
I
kids
would,
there.
if you're someone who's very either self-conscious or offended easily, I would
it's
not
not
go
the
there.
place for you.
And like you can't go there and get mad.
No, you know what you walked in.
14 coming up, a forecast from Mark Johnson. I'll tell you how my day got worse after being hacked. My bank card being hacked for the second time in 30 days. It's Q92. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
That's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers?
That's why
I mean, we had that for football,
The only time I ever
but that was
had-
after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92.
Q92.
For your Wednesday, nice day to get outside, maybe do a little yard work. 79 degrees for the high, sunshine and scattered clouds. Overnight, clouds moving in, a low of 59. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Like,
Debuted it in Ohio.
I know the first picture I
It'll grow
saw, I was
back.
like, oh, why'd you do that? Well, here's my question. Why did we have to go from mullet to like Big Ted? Like he shaved
He went
it,
my
shaved
route.
It.
Yeah,
Yes.
he went my route. I don't know. Jake, any thoughts at all on Morgan Wallen's mullet now to a Big Ted?
This is news to me. I didn't know that he shaved his head.
Oh my gosh, Jake, where are you?
He more
Where
than-
are you at over the weekend?
He more than shaved it, my
Yes,
friend.
he did.
Oh,
I'm almost a little concerned how much news it made.
I know. Why was this such a controversy? Because it
It
was
was.
literally trending everywhere.
It was. I saw it on vacay. I was like, oh, look, Morgan Wallen shaved his head.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, he shaved his head.
I mean, shaved.
He said the
Like
contact. I
you
got
can
sick
see
of
his
the,
tan line from
Yeah.
under his hat, like
Yeah.
from his hairline.
But man, did he fill up the shoe in Columbus for that
Oh,
show?
well done. I mean, I have
Good
some
Lord.
friends that went to that show and said it was amazing. He puts on a great show. I've seen him, but I'd rather see him with hair.
Never thought you'd miss a mullet, did you, people?
Yeah.
But you do.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you. Again, don't forget the 8 o'clock hour Rage Room, and we will be hooking somebody up with tickets to see Papa Roach or Shine Down in Papa Roach with Spirit Box at Blossom September 6th. We have that to give away for you. We have a guest in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah, we do. We're going to be joined by Amelia. And she is going to be joining us from the Alliance Family Health Center. So parents, questions, get them in row. I mean, flu shot, no flu shot. Do you have an injury this sports season or anything like that? How can they help you? So we are excited to have Amelia join us.
That'll be in the 9 o'clock hour. So yesterday, if you guys, obviously, if you listen, my bank card got hacked for the second time in, I would say, a month.
Yeah.
Had to shut it down again. They tried to they tried to use it at Jamaican Uber Eats.
Yes.
In Florida.
That's correct.
We found out is what they tried to do.
Yep.
Now, when I left here, when we last talked to you, I was told that my bank issued cards. I could go and get a card.
Mm-hmm.
I did. You and I had a conference call, a little Zoom meeting after this. And I left.
Mm-hmm.
I went right to the branch that I called and said that they can now issue cards again. I went to that exact building.
Yeah.
Where they're like, do you know where this is? This is where we're located. I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
Walked in there. After I already called the fraud department, they shut my card off.
Yeah.
In there, and I said, this happened to me, and I need to get a new card. Like, okay. And I thought, great. Everything seems to be going fine. I sit down in the lady's office, and just get my information. And then she goes, that should be at your house between 7 to 10 business days. I was like, you don't issue a card here? No, we don't. I thought I was told you did. No, we have to issue them out. It's like, so I can't use a card of any. I have no way to access my money.
None of their branches do actual cards.
No. According to her, unless she was just lying to me to my face. So
it's time to change banks, Christian.
I couldn't agree more. I want to go in there today and just say, please give me all my money. I'm going to walk across the street to another bank.
Do it. Do it.
A, how is my stuff hacked twice in a month?
Yeah.
B, how do you shut down my card twice and tell me you're going to set, first of
7 to 10 days.
7 to 10 days.
Christian, okay, granted, it's a credit card company, but we have one credit card, our Discover card, right? My husband did not activate the new card, and we had it obviously for 2 or 3 months because the old card was 2 or 3 months expired. We just hadn't used it.
Yeah.
He could not find the new card. We wanted to take it with us on vacation in case we had an emergency. Okay. He called Discover, told them the issue. Can I tell you what was at our house by 10 a.m. the next morning? Probably brand new card.
Yeah.
They overnighted it to us.
They probably could print you out an 8. I asked if there was anything they could do. They said no. So now, yet again.
We bank with PNC in Huntington, and they're awesome. First Commonwealth, too. Whoop, whoop.
So yet again.
New bank.
I have a week to 10 days without a debit card.
It's not acceptable in this day and age.
And I can't even access unless I go into the bank daily and say, can I have some of my money?
Yeah.
So I can go grocery shopping?
No.
So let's continue the story because I had to grocery shop yesterday.
Yes.
I said, yeah, give me $200. I figured that's fine. That'll get me fine.
Okay.
Give me $200 cash.
You didn't have a big list.
Next up, I go down. I go, watch the kid for a little bit. And then it's time to go to my dentist appointment. Now, that went perfect. They're all happy with me. No cavities again. No cavities in my life, might I add.
Oh, look at you. Get a new toothbrush?
Teeth are great. Even the dentist it was time to do x-rays again, and the actual dentist came in and see me. And he's like, man, where you were a year ago? He's like, you're in great shape. He's like, your gums are good. Your teeth are strong. Like, you're good.
Yeah. Look at you.
Go.
Nailed it. You got a new toothbrush, I take it?
I sure did
All
with
right.
some fresh old toothpaste.
There you go.
So then I leave. I go to leave. And they go, just go to the front desk, let them know you're leaving. They'll tell you about all this. I'm like, okay, cool. Now, I'm under Jamie's dental.
Yeah.
Because she has dental.
Yes.
So I go there, and I get 2 free cleanings a year.
Yes, that's what we get to under my husband's plan.
Never hit me. This was my 3rd.
Oh.
So I was ready to walk right out. They go, that'll be
You've gone for 3 cleanings this year?
Well, because when I went, it was so bad.
Oh, they had to split it.
No, when I went originally,
Yeah.
it was so bad.
Yeah,
Because I hadn't been to a dentist in like 15 years.
Right.
That they wanted to see me 3 times a year, not twice.
Oh.
But it didn't hit my radar.
Yeah.
So I'm just ready to walk out. See you guys. They're like, that'll be $55. I was like, oh, will it? I was like, oh, all right.
That's it for cleaning?
Yeah, I guess with her insurance.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah. I wish I could. Yeah. So I give them the money. Okay, so there's 55. Right, so we're keeping track. 55, my 200 is gone.
I'm now picking I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Now I go to Giant Eagle, do the grow. I got my list
Mm-hmm.
for the fiance. I go through it all. Took me 8 years to find the heavy whipped cream. Didn't know. I thought it was like
dairy.
I thought it was like the canister thing she was asking.
Oh, not heavy whipping cream, the actual cream.
I was looking for that when it was what you said.
Okay, gotcha.
No problem. Get up there in line. I'm watching it. I'm like, it's gonna go over the cash I have now. I was like, at first, like, oh,
it's so bad
good.
when you have to be like, can you take this off and this off?
Just listen to this. Because I thought I was prepared. So I was like, cool. Now, granted, there's now 2 people behind. 2 people behind. So I'm watching it, and I'm like, uh-oh. Oh, the $55. Oh, the money I had to give to the dentist. Oh, I no longer have. Okay. I'm like, oh. Aha. I have my checkbook on me. Because I remembered, I was like, hey, just in case.
Yeah.
Pull it out. Just like every elderly woman you've ever seen. Hand it over. She runs it through. She calls her manager over.
Oh, no.
I'm like, get the hell out of here. Like, this day cannot be continuing to do this to me. Comes over. And maybe I was just sensitive, but I swear, in the loudest voice this lady could do, the check wouldn't go through.
Oh, my gosh.
It says your account is blocked. Your account is shut down. I was
the whole thing?
I was like, I can't even write a check. This is why I want to leave my bank.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even, I understand you shut down the card.
But why the entire account?
Why can't I write a check? I've got like
a
decent amount of money in there. Like, what are you talking about? And then like, I was like, okay, whatever. I guess I'll put it on my GD credit card.
Yeah.
And pay interest on macaroni and cheese.
We'll just pay it off right away.
I will when I'm allowed to touch my money. And so I pull out my credit card and I'm like, it's fine. There's a line. I got a credit card. And they're still explaining to me sometimes with checks. I'm like, listen, I got my card. There's people waiting. Here you go.
Right. It's fine.
I'll
work this out.
The manager comes over and he's like, I've seen some funny stuff. I'm like, sir, you're probably a nice guy.
These people probably want to get home.
For the love of Jesus Christ, can you please just, here's a card. Will you just run it? Because it's fine. Like, these people don't care that, like, about you telling me about, I've seen people's checks not go through. I'm like, it's fine. I had my credit got whatever. My card got hacked. So I held up a line. I was getting the looks. I felt humiliated. I felt stupid. I felt dumb. And I felt like pleading my case, even though I don't know these. But like, I have money. I have money.
There is money in the account.
I have money. I will. Do you want to see my?
I'm just not allowed to touch it.
Apparently, my bank just never wants me to ever touch it. So yeah, that was my day yesterday.
This should have been the tipping point. If you don't switch your account.
Yeah, I want to go over today and be like,
yeah,
give me all my money, please, from both accounts.
I can't do this. This is too much.
Yeah,
I feel like in this day and age, 7 to 10 days is a really long time to have to go without a card.
It's insane.
It is.
And how does one lady tell me you're making cards?
Right.
And then the store, I go to that branch and they go,
like, nah,
no, we don't. It'll come in a white envelope. I don't care what color envelope it comes in.
I mean, I've had to go before and have a new card made and the card machine was down, but they sent me to another branch that was only like 3 miles away. And I was totally fine with that because they're like, we know you need it fast. Like, our machine's broken. You're supposed to come to fix it today or tomorrow. You can go to this location. They know you're coming. We'll make a card for you.
Yeah.
I was like, fine. I'd rather do that than wait for it to come in the mail. But even then, when it would come in the mail, we'd get it within a couple days, not 7 to 10 business days.
Yeah.
That's like when you order checks or something.
So for the next week, and probably, because if I know me, it'll be 10, not 7.
Oh, yeah. It was this past time.
I got to go to the bank to take money out anytime I need money, or I got to put everything on a credit card until that card comes in.
And that sucks.
And I can't even write a check.
Yeah, that's not okay. Why? Did they freeze the whole account? They gave you money out of it.
I was able to take money out right there.
I would-
Here's another thing. I was able to pay my car payment for my checking account online last night.
Yeah, I would ask, why couldn't I? Oh, you know what? I
What?
bet you I know why.
Why?
Some places, retailers, grocery stores will take a check and actually put it through as a debit.
Mm.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like, even though you're not using a debit card, it'll go through. They'll run it as a debit.
Even though it's a check with my routing and checking number?
When they put it through that machine, like that reads the check and everything, they'll put it through as a debit. Does this grocery store give you your check back? Do you know?
I don't know because, they gave it back to me after it didn't go through.
Well, I mean, like even after you write a check there, if you've ever done it before, usually a telling sign that they do run it as a debit is they're like, here, you can have your check back.
I just was like, what a day.
Yeah, really.
Well, when I went home there, I was just like,
I had my draft last night, and that's
What
all
a
I had
day.
to worry about was a snack. You know what I did? You know what I took as a snack?
what?
McDonald's charcuterie. I went and bought all kinds of cheeseburgers and nuggets and fries, and I put it on. I cut the cheeseburgers into like quarters, and like made this beautiful McDonald's platter because that's how I was feeling yesterday. Super lazy.
That's a charcuterie board I can get behind.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that.
That's kind of I can get behind. I see some text messages. We'll go through them here coming up. It's Look at Sports at 7:32. That reminds me, for some reason, of Charlotte's Web.
That was a really
Because
sad
one of the
movie.
words that the spider Charlotte wrote was terrific.
Aw.
That pig's terrific.
I remember reading the book in school and being really sad.
Oh, it was the cartoon that got me.
Super bummed out.
Cartoon
the
got
movie?
me, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte died.
I don't think I don't think I watched it after I read the book. I was like, this is too much.
Oh,
My little fourth grade heart couldn't take it.
they were gonna give the pig was gonna be killed.
I know.
And thank God the spider came up with a plan to write words in her web. And they couldn't kill the pig because, well, it was terrific.
I mean, the amount of ingenuity that happened in that barnyard.
Man, those are some smart ass animals and spiders.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job.
I wonder if things like that happen at African Safari Wildlife.
They
Park
could.
behind the
They
scenes.
could all talk and help each other, but I don't think. I think you're fine. I don't think those animals go there to be slaughtered and eaten.
No,
They're
but I'm
there to
saying, like,
eat food.
you know, Gilbert's is struggling with his relationship, like they talk, you know.
Gilbert?
Yeah, maybe there's a Gilbert animal
Oh.
out there. Like I'm saying, that's one of their names.
You remember the pig's name, right?
Oh, Hamlet? No, I don't know.
Hamlet. You remember the pig Caesar? Jake, you ever hear of Charlotte's Web? Always curious.
I have.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That deserves something.
All right, there we go.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You read it or saw the movie?
Saw the movie. I think.
Now they made a new one. Did you see the original?
I don't know. I probably.
That's okay.
I'm guessing
I
you
think
did
we
it.
watched it in school because you were supposed to read the book.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah.
I don't think I did, but
okay.
It was sad.
It was very sad. It was heavy.
Charlotte gave no F's, though. If you remember, she's like, I'm going to die now, Wilbur. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
she was a brave little soul.
I have to die. It's time to die. Bye, Wilbur. I was like, Jesus.
Well, she was like proper.
Like, Charlotte, don't go. I remember.
Oh, it was very, very sad.
He cried. And then all of a sudden, Charlotte's babies came down on their web
Yeah,
and introduced themselves to Wilbur, and they lived happily ever after.
I know.
I think.
I mean, I had an ending, but it was a struggle.
Zuckerman's famous pig.
I remember in fourth grade. I should have known then I was doomed because I cried everything.
That was sad.
Like I got teary eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
That was
There's
one
a
of
few of them.
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers, the movie, cartoon movie. 7:36 right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Text from Jamie confirms Lauren's suspicion
Yeah.
about why my check didn't work at the old Giant Eagle, because you're right. They do take it as an electronic debit.
That's why.
So that's why they were like, nope. That is embarrassing. I don't know if anyone remembers the last time their card or check was declined
Oh, it's the worst.
in public, but I can tell you mine. It was yesterday at Giant Eagle in Canfield.
And you plead you want to be like, I have money. And everybody in that line's like,
I wanted to give
sure
a PowerPoint presentation. I wanted to.
Right. You almost want to pull up your banking app and be like, look at that balance. I don't know what's going on.
Can I share my screen with that monitor up there? Look at that. Clearly,
At all the cash registers.
Clearly, I have funds. There's one for you. Last time your card or check didn't go through.
Mm-hmm.
What was it for? Where was it? Was it in public? That's fun.
Yeah.
Someone says, I use Capital One banking. It's all virtual online. And when I have lost a card, they have overnighted me
Told you that's what Discover did.
a new card. Huh. I told you, Christian, you were going to wait 7 to 10 days. I did. I've been banking at CSE Credit Union for 34 years. Never had any issues with my card.
See?
Yeah, that's good.
And we love CSE. They're friends of ours. There's a branch right here, too.
Time for a new bank, bud.
Yep.
Someone,
Agreed.
what bank do you have? I don't want to call
Put 'em
out
on
a
blast.
bank by name.
I can tell you
especially if they ever want to advertise with it.
Yeah, well, I can tell you it's not PNC. It's not Huntington. It's not Stark Federal Credit Union. It's not Chase.
Not Chase. I mean, it's a little thing I like to call the process of elimination.
Right.
Two things, PNC and Huntington are great. I agree with Lauren, too. You on your fiance's insurance. Yeah, or dental only. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think she's asking because typically I think in the past you are supposed to be married before you join someone's insurance. But I know that there's been some changes where they'll allow the household to be insured if you're living together. So that must be the case with.
Yeah, we are.
Because you guys are engaged. It's going to happen.
Engaged. We're not married. We're not married yet.
Right.
Yeah, someone thinks they know what bank it was. Happened to them before Florida vacation. It's not that one.
Mm-mm.
Someone else thinks they know which one. No, it's not. We went through the list. I have Huntington, and I love it. It's time to switch. Huntington took 3 days to send me a new card. That's not bad.
That's what I'm saying. 3 days is much more acceptable than 7 to 10 business days. You realize that could be 2 weeks? 10 business days is two full weeks.
Oh, I'm aware. When did Christian start using the fiance's name? Welcome to the show, Jamie.
Right.
Been with Huntington 25 years. Only been hacked one time. I've been hacked twice in a month. I would definitely get a new bank. I do agree that banking with Capital One is extremely easy. I just thought they did credit cards. I didn't know they do actual banking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also have Capital One banking, and I love it. Needed a card. They overnighted it. That's like 3 people that are using the banking.
Are you picking down what the listener? Are you picking up what the listeners are laying down?
Oh, someone figured it out.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, my God. Because of it is my mom works there. Well, I wish your mom could make a card.
She doesn't have the machine to do it because they don't have them there.
I know.
I bet you she's a very nice lady and she totally would if she could.
I wish she could. There we go. My card got declined at Best Buy like 2 days before Christmas. And if you know those Best Buy lines, everybody was looking at me like a criminal. Have you ever had a card decline?
Yes.
I wouldn't think you would. I would think you're way more responsible than me.
I told you just a couple weeks ago, we were on vacation and we went to pay for dinner and they're like, your card's been declined. I looked at Tony like deer in headlights. I was like, oh my God. Within 3 seconds, literally, my phone went off and it was PNC. And they're like, please contact our fraud. I was like, Mother of Mary. Now, listen, we sat at that table and I called the bank. They flagged us for fraud because we didn't tell them we were going out of town and we had several transactions in the Carolinas.
Right.
So all it took was that phone call. They lifted it. She came back and said, please run it again. And it went through. But when she came to the table and said, your card's been declined, you're like, shh. You're like looking around. Like,
I was surprised.
Did anybody hear that?
I was surprised that lady, Johnny, you didn't pick up the phone for the speakers. I go, ladies and gentlemen, we have a card decline here. A card decline. Jake, have you ever been hacked? I bet you haven't in your young age of banking.
Hacked? No.
Good for you. Good. You ever have a card decline?
Yeah, when I was like when I first got my bank when I was like 16 or something. I forget what I was at Walmart.
Walmart?
Yeah.
You just didn't plan accordingly. And
No, I had the money, I think. I forget. I think I was trying to buy like an iPod or something.
You think you had the money? Well, what did you do when they said your card got declined?
I went back to my bank and I got cash, and then I went back to Walmart because I knew I had the money. I think it was like a restriction because I was like 16, so like my mom set up the account, so I don't.
for
I think
how
there
much
was,
you could spend or
yeah,
something.
I think that might have been it.
Someone said Jake, of course, was at Walmart.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Someone said someone else figured out the bank I'm at. They blow. I'm in the same boat, but then if you switch, you have to change all your auto bill. I have to already.
Listen, he's already done it once this past week because he had to re-update with the new card information. Now that card is compromised.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to do it again anyhow. So you might as well do it with a bank where you're going to get better service.
Oh, man. Someone at the bank I'm talking about said they've been there 40 years, never had a problem.
Well, good. I mean, they're lucky. You are not, Christian.
I was with my husband at Giant Eagle. We got all the way checked out, and he forgot his wallet.
Oh, that would be bad. I've gotten to a store before and realized that I didn't have my wallet in my purse. I'm an idiot. I'll run and go get just my wallet out of my purse and then leave it sitting on the table, like if I do bill pay or something online, and forget to drop it back in my purse. So we've gotten all the way somewhere before and we're halfway through shopping, and I'm like, like it hits me. I'm like, oh my God, I don't think I have my wallet.
It's a terrible feeling. I'd rather have that than the declined or check didn't go through.
Yeah.
That was another level of embarrassment. That really was. That was a humbling experience.
Of course it was, because you were like, oh my God, how many people heard that? I'm really not a bad person. I have money. I swear.
Yep. It was terrible. So that's what happened to me. Again, I ask you people, where was your card declined? Where was your check declined? Where were you at when someone told you, it's declined? Did you hit him with a run it again? Could you run it again? I didn't. I did not do that. I'm proud of myself for not doing it.
I mean, you have to think to yourself, like, I know the money's in there. The natural thing, I think, is to go, can you run it again? Because I know the money's in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because they're like, sure, buddy.
We'll give it one more try.
No, everybody's got the money. I get it. No.
It's going to be magic. It's going to work this time.
I'm sure the third time it'll go right through. Absolutely. Where were you hacked at? Where were you at when your card got declined or the check got declined? 330-450-9292 or text 330-269-9292. It's Snoop. Drop it like it's hot. It's Q92. Soup with me.
Well, yeah. I mean, unless
love
it's
me some soup. But after, I love soup. You know what? Only a couple soups I like. Wedding soup and chicken noodle. That's it. But I love it. I'll have like 2 bowls, big bowls.
Yeah.
An hour later, I'm like, well, now am I gonna eat?
Do you put crackers in your soup?
No.
Why?
Oh, that's for serial killers.
Oh, stop.
No, I don't do.
Jake, do you eat crackers in your soup?
I don't eat soup.
What?
Of any kind?
No.
Fair enough.
Not fair enough. Who doesn't like soup?
Not me. I mean, I'll eat chicken noodle, but it's been years, and if I was given a choice, I would not eat it.
Oh my gosh. I can't imagine my fall and my winter, my life without soup.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was eating soup every day for lunch.
I borderline got into a fight with the fiance about food yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. You ever like have a conversation with your significant other, and when it's over, you're sitting there going, "Are we fighting?" That ever happened to you?
Yeah,
with
like
Tony?
You got some feelings about this? Like, yeah.
Is this like a thing right now?
Is it done, or are we gonna have chewed in a little bit? Yeah.
Yeah, I had one of those. I had one of those over dinner because she wanted to make a chicken recipe that she looked for because she thought it'd be something I like.
Yeah.
With soy sauce.
Christian.
I don't like soy sauce. I voiced that. And I could just tell the tone of the conversation started to take a little bit of a turn as I emphasized you like soy sauce. Because it was like a trigger to my mom my whole life. Like telling me, you love this. I'm like, no, I don't.
Right.
I don't. That's why I don't eat
she was trying to convince you that you did.
She said I've eaten things with soy sauce. And I've always said, if you trick me.
And you
don't give away the trick or I won't eat
Chinese food, and there's a lot of soy sauce in some of that.
I don't get soy sauce with my Chinese food.
No, it's in some of the sauces, is what I'm saying.
So she didn't make that.
She made breakfast.
She made breaded, like she took chicken breast, made breaded chicken fingers. I just kept thinking to myself, like, did you poison this?
Wouldn't be surprised.
No. But it wasn't. I was like, we were going for a walk with the baby.
And it would have to be super tempting.
I was like, is this a thing right now? We We not vibing right now? Over soy sauce? Soy sauce. And then I want to know people who met who they're with without the help of anything. Internet. No dating sites, no eHarmony, no Facebook, none of that. Some of you text in here. Let's see. Right here on today's hit music. And I want to know people who met who they're with without Johnson in the 8 o'clock hour. We got Shine Down tickets to give away, and we'll go to the Q92 Rage Room. It's all coming up on the show here on Q92. You look amazing. Good Lord, girl. Unanswered. You up to anything fun for the 4th? Unanswered. Hey. Unanswered. What are you doing tonight? Unanswered. That's 4. That's 4.
He obviously does not listen to the show.
No.
Or he'd know.
No. 2 messages and it's time to
2
accept the
and you're
law.
through. Right.
2 and through. I sent that girl 2 messages. She responded to neither. I am gone. Message sent. Loud and clear, ma'am. You went with 4. Unanswered. That makes you a DM dummy.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Although you went with nothing perverted. You didn't insult her. But you got to know the rules. Like Lauren said, 2 and through. It's easy to remember. We rhymed it. I don't know what else we could do. All right, let's go. The next one here. This is definitely Tinder. Very simple. I just laughed at this. I would love to have dinner with you now and get to see this angel in person.
Oh my God.
Unanswered. I'd love to get dinner and see this angel in person. Survey says,
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
I hit that one, sir, for illegal use of angel.
You know what?
Angel. I've learned over the years, I didn't always know this, but I learned over the years, pet names out the gate can really piss off a girl.
Yes.
Right out the gate. Now, if you know someone.
Even if it's not, it can still piss off a girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're dumb, okay? I don't need to hear, oh, my queen, oh, my angel,
my queen,
my princess. I love you. But no.
All right.
And I'm not saying you shouldn't treat your woman with respect and
right.
let her know she's loved, but we don't have to get all cheesy up in there.
No. And like I said, I don't think another, Christian Bigglesworth rules of DMing, pet names out the gate, never a good idea. Never a good idea.
It says more about you than it does her.
Another one sent here. This is Tinder because it even says Tinder on the screenshot.
Alrighty.
He is reacting to one of her pictures. He is saying, she's obviously, this girl works in the medical field. Wow, you can give me CPR anytime.
Oh my criminy.
Actually, if I got to meet you, I would probably need it. You are adorable.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 2.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
You, sir, are going to be single for a while.
I'm gonna make a nurse joke because you're a nurse. Oh, I think I'm sick.
Get it?
Because you're a nurse and I'm sick and you're adorable. Like, what is she, a puppy?
No kidding.
I asked you guys, we're talking about Taylor Swift giving bonuses to everyone on her tour. Unbelievable bonus, like 55 million total. Good Lord. Ask you guys the best things your company did for you. And let's go to the text line and see what we got here. So far, we had a kick in the ass and a damn pizza party. $600 and a pair of boots. That's not bad.
That's not bad. No.
600 bones and a pair. I'm going to get the ding for that. I got a single Mainstays whiskey glass for Christmas. Okay. I didn't even get pizza. I got tickets to a Cavs game. Okay.
Yeah.
Boss gave me tickets to a Cavs game. My boss is now paying me for my wages for my second job that I quit for him to be available more so I don't lose income. Well, that's a good boss. There you go. I don't want you to have two jobs. I need you here. I'll pay you that money. Christmas ham from Heavenly Ham. The card with it says, thanks for a great year. Christmas ham.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I've heard of it before.
They give turkeys to Mark's employees.
I'd rather have a turkey.
Yeah.
If you give me a choice between ham and turkey, I'd say give me a turkey. Worked at a nursing home. They gave us 7-pound turkeys to all the staff. Husband mechanic got an Omaha steak box. Oh, we got Omaha steaks.
Omaha.
If I'd have saw that text, I'd have had it ready. Let me see. Car dealerships are absolutely famous for getting pizza once a month, for making them over $120,000 in service on the regular. Thanks for the free monthly diarrhea. Fair enough. My previous employer used to give us gifts on Administration Appreciation Day every year. This current job, not so much. It's nothing. Got a $500 bonus for Christmas. Was shocked. Tax-free. That's two people that got cash bonuses.
That's pretty good.
600 and 500. I work in real estate, and we get quarterly bonuses based on how many sales our agents bring in each year. That's nice. About 4 bonuses a year. Look at that. That's pretty good. I'm impressed with that. Well done indeed. Today's hit music. It is Q92. Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour, we go to the Q92 Rage Room. Get some stuff off your chest. Plus, we have Shine Down and Papa Roach tickets to give away. One more text about the banking and cards being declined. Someone said we had moved to Germany young, never knew about the fraud stuff, tried to buy something, and they looked at us like dumb American, LOL. We called the bank. We were good, but really embarrassed. In Germany, you got your card? That would stink.
Wow, that would really stink.
Yeah, that's not good at all. Listen, we just switched our daughter's schools, and the old school called me to pay the school's fees that we had just completely forgot about last year. So I already felt like she was a bill collector, and then she came back and was like, it was declined. I'm like, wait a second, what? Why? It was just because I had forgotten to move the money over from one account to the other, but I was totally embarrassed with the whole situation. That was the Kevin Hart bit.
Yeah.
Checking my savings. When the gas pump says, see the cashier, nope, I go on to the next station.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, I do. I mean, that has to do with the card readers itself. Like, I can't tell you. There was this one pump in particular at the marathon by our house, and I used to get so irritated because there for a while I wouldn't read my card.
Yeah.
You know what I figured out? Hand sanitizer. I would like clean the strip with hand sanitizer and pop it into the machine while it was still slightly damp. And all of a sudden it would read my card.
You were good to go. Look at you, life hack.
Right.
I got all the way up to the Taco Bell drive-through window before I figured out I didn't have my wallet. Oh, you can't get out of that line.
I know you almost want to be like, please, I'll bring the money back. I'm really hungry.
My credit card got declined at the Nelly concert at Youngstown Amphitheater because they thought it was an identity theft. I guess a 47-year-old woman at a Nelly concert was a red flag.
Oh, my gosh. I would have been so mad.
Oh, that is funny. Also, Walmart, someone says via the text line, is one of the worst credit card systems and will constantly give false declines. It happened to me once. Cashier ran my debit card. It declined it. I was like, oh, hell no. There's like $8K in that account. Manager came over, tried to make me feel like I was a POS abusing the system. I took a deep breath, told him he's going to carry all my stuff to the customer service desk and run my card again because his cashiers were obviously out of service. After the debit went through, I coached the poop out of him.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Oh, hey, guys, first day of the fair. Who's going today? Today the first day?
Yeah.
For both?
I don't know about both. I'm assuming they're talking about Stark County Fair.
Stark or Canfield? I know they're both this week. Go get your fair. But we were talking about what day we're going to go. We got to take Jimmy to his first Canfield Fair.
Yeah.
And we need to eat a lot of food there.
I was going to say, the food really is next level.
We were thinking about going one of the early days of the fair before it gets crazy with all the kids and getting the fights and all the stupid stuff. We might go early, like during the week.
That's a good idea.
Because the Canfield Fair is literally a 2-minute drive from
Just
where I
watch
live.
them in those 4-H barns.
Yeah.
You don't want to end up with poop in your snow cone.
No,
It
no one
happened.
does. Well, some might, but most don't. But yes, it is Stark County Fair. All right, 7:57. Time to open up the Rage Room in the 8 o'clock hour. You can start calling or sending in your rage right now, 330-450-9292, or text it 330-269-9292. What's ticking you off this week? Get it off your chest. It's Robin Thicke, T.I. Farrell, Blurred Lines on. You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with
When,
that.
when did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away? What's a key to you? How do you know?
I don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you, or they might be in a relationship already.
That see, I don't consider that friend zone. I
No,
just
yeah,
consider that like
yeah, right.
she's dating someone.
Yeah,
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be if you like a girl.
Right.
I like you. You're a buddy.
Hmm.
Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, no! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee stick. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys.
that's
That's you need to realize.
That hurts.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh, damn.
yeah.
Oh no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And listen, I always say too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude. If I'm like, I like you, I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed
Yeah.
and start, it's like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. Doesn't know what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you in the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no,
Yeah.
wonder what he's like. Just get too close. She probably likes someone else. It says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, like, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no
Yeah.
lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens, but like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. But like, you like this.
Not me, but
Oh, I got you. I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit stage left. Frye or Froyo.
No.
Frye. What is Froyo? Froyo.
Frozen yogurt.
Awful.
What?
I don't like it.
It's like ice cream.
That is where that is where you and I go different ways. It is not ice cream.
It is.
It is not ice cream.
It's frozen dairy.
It's awful compared. You cannot compare that to ice cream.
That is not true.
You're gonna put that on the same level as a delicious Dairy Queen ice cream cup.
Yes, if you go to somewhere like Sweet Frogs, they give you a million toppings. Christian, just because it's frozen yogurt doesn't mean you can't top it with like peanut butter and fudge sauce. And
well, yeah, hell, I can put sprinkles on the turd if I want.
You're ridiculous.
I can do. Yeah, hey, look, everybody, Poopio. I don't know.
God, you and Tony are so much alike. He hates frozen yogurt too. When my kids would want Sweet Frogs or something, it would have to just be the three of us.
Jake, you love Froyo?
I don't love it. I like it.
Do you think it's like ice cream?
Yeah.
Do you?
And no. It's at the end. I'm in the middle, but yeah, I would put that in the same category.
Switzerland over there.
No, I would put it in the middle. I mean, I would put it towards ice cream.
Why don't I see you? For once, I'm looking at the screen. Why don't I see you on the?
I see him. Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah, I see him, but I mean, I want to see. There we go.
There's
Jakey. There's our producer, Jakey, hanging out every morning with us. I rarely watch the live video.
Hi. It's kind of like the Brady Bunch.
A, I don't like to see myself. And B, I feel like it distracts me from.
I get that.
Because you end up just literally staring at yourself.
And I kind of gotten used to it.
So I
don't look at myself a whole lot. I usually look at you.
I'm bad enough keeping us on time without being distracted.
Touché.
So I try not to look at that so I don't get even more distracted. But, you know. 8:05 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you on Q92, streaming online at Q92radio.com. And, of course, you can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thanks for having us on. We're giving away a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass for someone that watches the show today. All you got to do is like the live video stream. Jump through all three, whichever one you're watching, and put in kangaroo in the comments, and you're entered. We're going to give that away at the end of the show, so go ahead and do that. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. Our text line is 330-269-9292. Also, we're giving away Shine Down tickets this hour with Papa Roach and Spirit Box. We have that coming up, so be listening. But it is Tuesday. It is the 8 o'clock hour, so that means we're going to the Rage Room. Your chance to get whatever is making you angry, whatever's annoying you, whatever is ticking you off your chest. It could be anything. Could be something simple, could be something huge. Could be work, could be family, could be anything. No rage is wrong rage. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's a broad brush. For the most part, if you have normal rage, you're fine. Someone texting Kangaroo, no, you have to do that on Facebook, YouTube, or on X. So if you'd like to enter whoever sent in Kangaroo, just go over to Facebook, like the live video stream, then type in Kangaroo. You can do it also on X or on YouTube. You can do that. Jake, you got any rage today?
No.
Okay. No rage for Jake. We all know my rage. No reason to repeat it. Lauren, you have any rage?
People who can't get over themselves.
Yeah.
There's some people in my kids' lives that I wish they could be a little closer to, but adults are stupid. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
You know, I mean, when people get a tune, they think that they're right. And to me, every decision that we make impacts our kids. So
I get it. Let me see. Let's go to the text line here. Probably for the rage room, but why doesn't Walmart have the tap option for your card instead of just swipe and insert? Rage room.
You do what they told you.
I did love the tap.
me too.
That was my first card with tap.
Oh, really? It's so nice. It
was
goes
nice.
so much faster.
It was nice using it for a week before it got hacked again. It was fun. I look forward to the next one maybe being tapped. Oh, man. Let me see here. People doing 10 under the speed limit and causing traffic backup. Rage room.
Do what they told you.
Oh, you know what? The intersection, I got one. The intersection of Lockwood and 224. It's a 2-lane turn left,
Okay.
but if you want to go straight, you have to be in the far right one.
Okay.
And people love to get in the one that doesn't go straight.
Yeah.
And then
try
cut you
over.
off.
Yeah.
I'm usually really good at speeding up, so you can't do that.
Yeah.
But someone got me yesterday. It really pissed me off.
Oh, I have another one.
I was like, you got me.
Yeah.
You knew you couldn't.
When you grocery shopped yesterday,
Yeah.
did you ever leave your cart in the middle of the aisle to walk down the aisle to go get something you passed?
No, because I'm not an a-hole.
Thank you.
No. I also don't sit and have conversations in the middle of the aisle with two buggies literally blocking the entire aisle while you two just talk.
It's self-awareness, friends. Look around.
Come on now. Come on. When your kids want to start arguing at 6 a.m. in the morning over who's going to get into the shower first, and then your spouse goes downstairs and yells at them for arguing, then comes upstairs to yell at you and tell you you're not a good mom because you're not downstairs taking care of it. Rage room. Well, that sounds like a house full of anger.
It does sound like a house full of anger. And now I'm angry that a husband would yell at his wife for not being down there taking care of it. What do you mean? You're a parent too. Rage room.
That's kind of, that's a little borderline, sir.
Yes.
A little borderline. Christian's credit card being hacked not once but twice. Rage room, thank you. You're damn right. Day 1 of 7 to 10, by the way. All caps, one word. Rage room, micromanagement. Oh. Yes.
What do you mean? You love that.
Yeah, no, I really do. I love sitting over my shoulder. Tell me how to do what I know how to do. Let me see. When the state chip and seals a state route over asphalt. Rage room. My old apartment complex I used to live in, they always sealed it every year.
Yeah, it just doesn't last very long.
No, it doesn't. Lasts about a year. If.
Yeah, that's
And it
called
doesn't always
a
look
Band-Aid.
nice either.
I have one on Facebook from Brett. Rage room. When your family doesn't do the basics like flush the toilet, change the TP, wipe down the counter after making food, etc.
That's good rage room. Good rage room
It
there.
is.
Off
Super
to a
annoying.
good start. Keep the rage coming. 330-269-9292. You can call it in 330-450-9292. Or, it's like we just read, you can put your comments on Facebook, on YouTube, or on X. It's the rage room. It's Rema. Selena Gomez. Calm down. It's Q. What is a weird deal breaker for you? I'll tell you one of mine. French tip toenails. I don't trust a girl with French tip toenails.
I don't know.
I feel like she'll key my car. I've said this before. She'll key my car, punch out my car window, ruin my credit.
Okay.
I do not trust a girl with French tip toenail.
Okay, weird question. Was it a French tip like the ends are
Yeah,
painted?
the white. Like the white are on the tip.
Okay, I've
Yeah.
never seen toenails like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
Okay,
Because you should run.
okay,
Because that girl will fight you physically. She will throw a beer bottle at your head.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Be careful with that. That's for some reason that me personally smoking.
Yeah, I
could
agree
be
with
one.
that.
I'd be like, no. I'm good on that. So I'm curious. I gave you time.
You did.
I'll give you more time because some people text in. If you don't like dogs, deal breaker for this person on the text line. I get that. Gotcha. Very bad teeth. They do not have to be perfect, but super crooked, broken, missing, or visible cavities make me cringe, someone says. Enclosed shoes without socks tell me you enjoy the smell of Fritos and vinegar on your feet, and that's not okay. Deal has been broken. That is fantastic. Oh, man. Deal breaker. I'm a guy before I was married. Mine would be if the girl I had guy friends that they talk to all the time, if they keep in contact with an ex, unless it was their child's father, of course, and won't stop. I get that. If someone has a child with someone, they have to be in contact with them.
Right.
But if like the girl you're dating is just always talking with or around her ex, no,
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
No.
Something doesn't seem right.
Bye.
Those are some people's, they're deal breakers. To forecast from Mark Johnson coming up. Shine Down tickets to give away coming up. And keep the rage coming. We're going to get back to the rage room coming up here on Q92. They can't all be home runs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You miss every one of the shots you don't take.
That's right.
And you are not a dummy as far as I'm concerned. Let me see here. We got a couple more. Let me see here. Good morning, unanswered. You're a hard woman to reach, unanswered.
Probably because she doesn't want to be reached.
And then just to make Lauren crazy again. Good morning, Queen.
Ah!
Unanswered.
Dummy. Yeah.
2 for Queen.
Dummy. Yeah.
Drives me insane.
You know what? 3 for Queen.
Dummy. Yeah.
There you go. We'll end it on that one with another Queen. So another edition of DM Dummies. Great job. Thank you to the girls that send these in every weekend throughout the week. I
Real quick
appreciate
on
it more
Queen.
than you know. Yes, real
I
quick.
understand though about pet names. I do. Okay. Queen
Mhm.
insinuates though that she's like way above you and you're her servant. That's not a normal relationship.
No.
I'm
Right.
sorry.
Right.
Just like I would never call him my king. He ain't my king. Are you kidding me?
Well,
We live in the same kingdom.
you don't
sir.
consider Tony your king?
No.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Jake, does Star consider you her queen? Your her king?
Oh.
Her king. Her
Probably
king.
not.
Her king. Or queen, whatever it is you guys
I'm
do.
gonna have to go with no on that.
No?
No,
Do you
it's
call
his
her
hubby.
Do you call her your queen?
Maybe once, but like
You-
not on the regular.
Jake! No!
No!
Call her queen?
I don't probably.
Oh.
Jacob,
How dare you!
No,
we're
Jake.
gonna
It's not
talk.
something- It's not something I normally do.
It's
not-
something you should never do. I'd rather have.
Never, ever, ever.
Oh my!
What's wrong with that? If you're in
God.
a relationship,
What's wrong with
well,
it?
on the first message I would see,
What?
but like, you're in a committed relationship. What's the problem?
Saying queen?
Yeah.
Oh, where do we start?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No, listen, Samantha on Facebook said, my son calls all the girls queen. Drives me nuts. Yes, mama, teach him. No to the queens. No.
Jake, I don't ever want to hear that come out of your mouth again.
Ever, or you're grounded.
All right.
Got
All right?
it?
Got it.
That is terrible. You do not got this. I'd rather you call up your girlfriend and be like,
Hello, Granny. It's the Undertaker.
I'd rather you do that. I really would.
Me too.
Q92.
For your Wednesday, nice day to get outside, maybe do a little yard work. 79 degrees for the high, sunshine and scattered clouds. Overnight, clouds moving in, a low of 59. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Got 12 guns spread out in every room, even the bathroom, and a doormat that says heavily armed, easily pissed. It's a deterrent.
Okay, but are you being followed by somebody? Are they
You are ready to go, sir.
Are they looking for you?
Yeah, you are a huge drug dealer. Like you are one of the main ones.
No, I just like see him like in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, and he hears something,
You-
and all of a sudden he's like reaching down into the magazine rack and pulling out a gun.
to thank Scarface for checking in. My daughter has a pit bull mastiff dog. No one enters.
Yeah.
I got an AR-15 and a Rottweiler. Both of the Rottweiler. That's another one. Let me see. 3 labs. One has the deepest, loudest bark. Will scare absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
My sister keeps an axe in her car for safety. Again, with the old school weaponry.
You know what? I'm okay with the axe in the car though, because that could actually help you in a multitude of other situations, like in an accident situation. It could.
If I'm going on a date with a girl, and I get in the car and there's an axe, I'm probably done.
You're like, well, it's been real.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you have an axe.
I'll text you. I really got to go to the bathroom.
Were they out of pepper spray? Like, seriously? As much as I love hearing when everyone has to protect themselves, it makes you wonder what kind of people live beside you. People with swords.
Yeah.
Guy with the Japanese katana. I've also got 5 pits.
Wow.
5. The puppy chow you must go through. I have cameras, an axe, another axe by the door, Glock 9mm by the bed. I carry a Hellcat 9mm. This chick has my CCW.
Okay,
Again, I am so surprised by the amount of swords and axes.
here's my thing.
I think more of you have those than guns.
What do you all do when you and your wife are like, we're going to have, the other couples in the neighborhood over for card night, or we're going to host a party for your kids' birthdays and stuff? Is it like, do you guys go do like a
Morning on Q92.
8:21 coming up. Shine Down tickets to give away this hour with Papa Roach at Spirit Box. When you hear the cue to call, be sure to be caller number 10. You'll be going to that show. That's going to be an awesome show next week. You can go to. So be listening for that. Of course, it's 8:21. 9 minutes away from a look at sports as well. But we are, in fact, on a Tuesday going back to the Rage Room. More rage out there. We need to get out. Feels good. Send in your rage, 330-269-9292. You can call in your rage, 330-450-9292. Or you can put a comment on Facebook, on YouTube, or on X. We'll get it out there for you. What we got here? When you're driving through Malvern with all the potholes, you drive slow, but you have a-holes who blow around you, throwing rocks and dust. Rage Room. Fun fact, I've never driven through Malvern. I know people from Malvern. I'm familiar with the Malvern Hornets,
really?
but I've never been to Malvern.
Maybe you should take a little road trip.
Have you been?
Yes.
Have you spent time in the Vern?
Yeah, I had a friend who her dad lived in the Vern. So we would drive. I would go with her sometimes on weekends to her dad's house.
Is it like all like very like farmy?
Very rural. Yes.
Rural. Great word there.
Yeah.
Jake, you ever been to Malvern?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I haven't either, so that's fine. Let me see here. Employers scheduling students for shifts that conflict with school activities when they were given the schedule months ago. I'm a coach and have a student who is stressing out because they've been scheduled for multiple conflicting shifts and turned their band schedule in last May.
That's awful.
Yeah, if you hand that in, especially if you were early with it,
Yeah.
you're like, here, so my work availability. I would be like, I told you, I gave you back in May my availability.
Well, I feel bad because obviously it sounds like the student's trying to do the right thing by their employer and by the programs that they're involved with at school, and it's backfiring. So what is that teaching them?
Yeah, that's big of a deal. I mean, as an employer, you knew that when you hired them.
Right.
You knew that they were in band or whatever. So why would you keep doing that? Just think they're going to skip their band? I don't know why. I don't know. I think it's kind of a crappy boss.
Yeah.
Just going by what that text said. Rage Room, I hate it when people cut you off in traffic just to get at the same red light. I find that hilarious.
Oh, I know too, because that's where you want to do the slow turn, like, hello.
That happens to me a lot too, and Canfield Boardman, like, hey, I'll see you at the red light.
Well, yeah, and you're like, oh, driving like that didn't get you ahead of me. Oh, look, we're sitting together.
So weird. That's in and
So
out of
weird.
traffic without any signaling.
Interesting.
Cutting-
Got you further ahead than me. No, it didn't.
I do. That is fun.
Oh, I do the slow turn. I will look. My husband's like, you're gonna get shot.
I was a little paranoid today. I got to mention, just a side note, a little paranoid. I was driving today, and I saw a sheriff parked looking for speeders.
We had one too on the way in.
And I marked it on Waze.
Yeah.
And after I did that, he pulled out and followed me. I was like,
He was like,
Is he
no, you
watching
did
on
it.
Waze?
He's on Waze.
so I just set my cruise control for the speed limit. I was like, I'm on cruise. We're good.
Yeah.
It was funny. I was like, the way it timed out, and he was going somewhere else. But I was like, he knew I put him on Waze. I was like,
Maybe.
well done, officer.
He's like, I'm gonna write you a ticket for narking.
Oh, did you just report me? Okay, fair enough. Let's see you drive stressed out for a couple miles. I hate it when someone in their car pulls out in front of you and then instantly turns on the next street.
Yeah, that's as bad as cutting off, like just cutting them off in traffic.
Traffic ragers. There's so many people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Define Rage Room. When people wash the dirty dishes, then just pull the drain and leave all that nasty stuff in the sink.
You know what? My husband does this. He'll like dump stuff in the sink, but he does it like, we have a big farmhouse sink, right?
Yeah.
He'll dump stuff in the sink, and then we have one of those big gooseneck, I don't know, whatever, but it has the detachable sprayer head. Like,
Everyone loves that.
Yeah, you can pull it down. You can do it in like the sprayer or like a solid stream or whatever. So anytime I clean anything out, I'll dump it and then I'll grab the sprayer and I'll just rinse out the sink. My kids and my husband don't always do that, and I get so mad when I walk in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There's dried stuff all over the inside of the sink. It makes me so mad.
Yeah, I get that. I can understand that. I think that's valid. That's valid rage.
Yeah.
Let me see. Rage Room. Tuslaw is never on your high school football Friday broadcast. That is A, untrue.
Yeah.
B, we'll be doing 3 Tuslaw games this year.
Ho, 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 egg on
And
your face.
We usually do 2 to 3 a year.
No, we're excited to do it.
So we'll be there. And we always do the game for the Blue Cup. Every year we do the Blue Cup game. They're playing for a Blue Cup.
It's the Tuslaw Mustangs, right?
They're damn right it is.
Right. I thought so.
When I used to have job 2, I worked with a lady whose son played for the Mustangs.
I have a friend whose kids go to Tuslaw.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And play football and cheer.
So you will hear Tesla football on Q92 Radiosports.com.
Well,
more than once.
Mm.
When you catch every red light on the way into work, Rage Room. Only when you're in a hurry.
That always
Or you
happens
have
to
to
me. Yeah, when I used to have to drive the kids to school for like practices and stuff, we have to go right down in North Canton, and it's like light. High school, finally. It was inevitable. When we'd leave the house late, every stinking light.
Rage Room still open. Again, call us up 330-450-9292. Send a text 330-269-9292. We'll leave a comment on Facebook, YouTube, or X. We got more time for more Rage coming up. Right now, it's Jay-Z. Izzo, Q92. What is this? What is a bonus? Someone said. Well, sometimes a company will decide to just give you extra money to show appreciation for what you do. Sometimes they give a Christmas bonus. You know, sometimes they just give you an end of the year bonus. Whatever. Text message, a damn pizza luncheon. Not the pizza party. Not the dreaded pizza. A kick in the ass. It was not expected. What is going on? On the text line right now. So what? We'll see what it is. What's the last bonus you got from your job, or what's the last way your company or boss showed their appreciation? So far, we have a kick in the ass and a pizza luncheon. Let's see what else you guys got. Man, that bonus sounds wonderful. Yes. Yes, it does. Someone out there had to have gotten something, right?
Right.
This guy got a pizza party. He's winning right now. He can't win this contest. Again, best thing your boss or company ever did for you. No matter how big or small, let me know. I'm always like, man, is that just some dude making it up? Does he really have an inside source of the family, or is he just talking out his ass?
Yeah.
But the story that's going around the internet is that he's been off TV for months. And people thought it was like a contract dispute, or
right,
because wrestlers are very interesting. Like, they have contracts. And when they're up, there's other companies you can go to. It's like free agency kind of, but only you can leave the NFL and go to this football league. You know what I mean? They're different companies.
like the CFL, the XFL, whatever.
And there's another company now, AEW, has a lot of money. They can sign people. And so you have options now if you're it's not like WWE is like, where are you going to go?
Right.
They're like, I'm going to go to AEW is where to go.
Yeah.
They're going to pay me. So a lot of people, when he was gone, just took that as, oh, they're mad at each other. There's a dispute. His contract's up. And he's going to leave. And the story that's coming out now is that earlier in the year he got COVID that exasperated a heart issue he already had.
Which can happen.
Then it found out, all the rumors were he was close to coming back.
Yeah.
That it was, not that it was a health issue necessarily, but it was like, he's close to coming back. They're getting ready to bring him back.
Yeah.
There were some light rumors about that, and the rumor is that yesterday he died of a sudden heart attack.
Wow.
So that's the story that's out there. Is it 100% true? I don't know. I hope I'm not telling you something that's not true.
I mean, that's a lot to like make up a lie because I mean, there were studies that came out that said that some people, when they would get COVID, it could, if they worsen a heart condition or it had caused some temporary enlargement around the heart, especially there was a study from Ohio State University around teen athletes being how soon can they go back to playing the sport after having COVID because of that short term, Yeah. And it didn't happen for everybody.
No, that was one of the weird things about COVID. It really did. It affected people
Very
so
differently. Like my father-in-law in the hospital, very close to being put on a vent.
Yeah.
But other people in my family got it. No one got nearly as ill as he did.
Remember when Mark first got it? I think we've all had it a couple times at this point. Mark first got it. Our sales manager, nothing. He barely had anything.
Oh, I know.
Barely had a symptom.
Yeah, he tested positive. He's like, I feel okay.
Yeah. And
then the second time.
I know a friend of our family, so close to our family, when my father had his heart attack and died in the hospital, this man and his wife came to the hospital to be with my family.
Yeah.
That's how close. They both got COVID. She was fine. He passed away.
Oh, my gosh.
It's just so weird how it
Certain
affected people differently.
Yeah.
And could that have been if he already had a condition? It very well could have made it worse.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
I think
that's the story of what people are saying happened.
Very well. I mean, that could be. We'll see. I'm curious to see if that's confirmed at any point. But I mean, the second time Mark had COVID, he was sick.
He was very sick.
Yeah. I mean, not like hospital sick, but he had definite symptoms.
Text, my friend's husband had a stroke from COVID. Isn't that just insane to think about, just on a zoom out, look at it all scale. Like, wow, like someone could get it and it's normal cold.
Yeah.
Some people could get it, knock them on their ass. Some people could get it, they end up in a hospital. People that were healthy.
Yeah.
My friend, the friend of my family who passed away, was not an unhealthy man at all.
No, there's something in his makeup that just didn't jive with the virus. I mean, I think that happened to several people, unfortunately.
$8:33 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake hanging out with you. Still to come this hour, if you're looking to win those tickets to see Shinedown, Papa Roach, and Spirit Box September 6th at Blossom. Keep listening. We're going to have that cue to call coming up a little later on this hour. And good luck to you guys. That's a great call. I'm jealous. I'm just too old, and it's during the week. I can't go. You got to tell me how good it is. It just kicked off this tour, I think, this week, or very, very soon. It's not kicked off already. It's a new tour. Why couldn't it be on a Friday or Saturday?
Sorry, man.
Or why couldn't it be Wednesday night, at 5?
I don't think they do Wednesday at 5 concerts.
The best time for concerts. Be over by 8. That'd be great. Get out of there by 11.
Yeah.
Get home by midnight or 1. That'd be cool. All right, let's go back to the Rage Room. Rage Room. Blossom not having more than one exit.
That's a good one.
Or just one more? And people that don't abide by the every other leaving Blossom.
Get a ticket.
Seriously. Someone texted, Christian's bank starting to piss me off. I don't even bank with them. Oh, yeah, thank you. When you ask your spouse to help you with something and they don't help until you're almost finished with the task or until your head is spinning with frustration. Road rage. Rage Room. Yeah, teenagers do that too. Like I said, our teenager does the trick where she just kind of quietly doesn't do it.
Right.
And hopes that one of us do it. I don't let that happen.
My husband will dumb it down. He'll be like, you've got it. What did you really need my help for? I'm like, oh, okay. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Rage. Satellites can read my driver's license if I stick it out my car window, but the traffic light cannot tell I'm the only car in sight at a traffic light, and I have to wait for it to turn green.
Dude, listen. I will pull up to the light at 44 on State Street, and if nobody's behind me, I'll put my car in reverse and I'll pull back and forth to get the lights go. Tell me I'm not the only one that has done this, okay? It's very sensitive. It works like a charm.
I've been told, I've been in the car, and Jamie's been like, you got to pull up to the sensor. I don't believe they're real.
Oh, I definitely believe they're real. Watch next time. If you pull up to the right spot, now you can't be a jerk and pull way past the white line, you know what I mean? You're halfway into the intersection, and I think sometimes it takes more than one car to be there. That's why I think the whole back up, pull forward thing is totally effective. Because it thinks it's another car rolling up.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And if you come in too hot, sometimes I think it won't pick it up.
I'm going to go back. People not abiding by the every other really does bother me. When leaving
I can tell.
parking or like parking decks.
My daughter said it's the worst at school. The parents are the worst. So they have a rule coming out of the student lot. She's like, it's an unspoken rule. It's not like we've talked about this, but she's like, I feel like all the students are really awesome about like, okay, so you just got let out. Now it's my turn.
Right.
And then when you get up to the next light, you'll let somebody out because somebody just let you out, like to try and get everybody out of the school parking lot orderly. My daughter's like, Mom, the moms are the worst. They will not let students out because they want to get their kid and get out.
I believe
So
that.
she started going a completely different way because there is 2 exits. Not at Blossom, but at school. There's 2 exits. So
Not there.
she takes the back way out away from the parents.
Gotcha. So some lights are just on timers. See, that's what I tend to think. More of them are on timers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rage Room, when your friend has no kids, husband, lives with her parents, but says she's a life coach and posts videos of how others can improve their lives, Rage Room. That is fantastic.
Listen, it's fine if you've got no kids, no husband, and you live with your parents. But to say that you can help others live their best life when you have zero experience.
Listen, the only thing I would take umbrage with, good word there, is still living with your parents. No, wait, if you don't have kids, you don't have to have kids to be successful. You don't have to have a husband or wife to be.
Right.
But I'm assuming.
You do need to be independent, though, to speak on how to.
If your age starts with a 3 and you're still living with mommy, you should probably reassess a few things.
Yeah.
Now, unless you're ridiculously smart and have been stashing money away this entire time.
Well, that would be really smart. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that. But I don't, how old is this friend who, no kids, no. If you text me 23, I mean, come on, that's fine.
Yeah, but still.
If you text me 31.
How can you be a life coach at 23 when you haven't had any life experience?
Yeah, well, touche.
Yeah.
Touche. Jake, you'd be a good life coach.
Would I? At age 24?
At age 24, I think you've learned a lot. You've moved out, had to move back in.
Yeah, he's gone to the school hard knocks.
You have a job. You've started an own side business you're trying to get off the ground.
Yeah.
You're in a long-distance relationship that includes trust, travel.
What's your mantra?
I don't.
He doesn't know what that means.
Okay. What's your slogan, Jake, for life?
I don't know. Just ride the wave. That's my slogan for life.
Ride the wave.
Yeah,
ride the wave.
Yeah, just ride the wave.
Because on your electric surfboard.
Yeah.
I remembered.
That came as a foam kickboard.
It came as a foam kickboard you ordered from China on Instagram at night.
For $300.
You know what else? I had a friend who used to, and he would admit this, he would get drunk at night and order concert tickets and then ask girls to go to the concert with him. Random girls like he'd see at bars or
We need to
online.
hook him up with my sister.
He's married now.
Oh, dang it.
He's married
My
now.
sister does that. She'll text me really late. She'll be like, which concert do you want to go to next? I'm like, stop. How much have you had to drink? Because we're going to be sitting front row.
He wouldn't be about a friend. He'd be about, I'm going to take a girl to this. That's what he would do. It'd be for a date.
Yeah.
But he'd buy him drunk and he'd have tickets to like all these concerts and he wouldn't necessarily have anyone to go with. He would tell me about it. It was frustrating to him. He's happily married now. Everything's fine.
I'm glad. Hopefully he takes
But I
her to
remember that.
shows.
That stuck with me.
Yeah.
I was like, but you're buying just concert tickets? I was like, did you ask someone? No.
I'll find somebody to
Like,
go
so
with
you're,
me.
You're buying them and drunk, and then you're like, well, I'm going to find a girl and we're going to go to the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Text message, Jake is a secret serial killer.
He is not, I assure you.
Oh, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
He's
or would he?
literally, no, he wouldn't. He's literally the nicest kid you'll ever, no, I can't say kid. You are the nicest kid that I've ever met. I have to say that because technically I could be your mom.
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
Oh, I could easily be your mom. I would have had you when I was 18, but still, it happens.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes for great senior picks. The Weeknd, Ariana Grande, Die For You. It's Q92. What is a thread, actually? I should start. It was a thread on Reddit.
Yeah.
Worst ways guys have been dumped. We've all been. I think a lot of times people have been dumped in their lifetime. I've been dumped.
Yeah.
You know?
Trying to think. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, the guy that I dated before I met Tony, he broke up with me.
How'd he dump you?
He called me from college.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I told you I got dumped on my birthday once.
That's awful.
It was kind of the same thing. Like we were at different schools at that point. I called to see what we were doing that night. And she was like, well, and you know what's funny? Me being me. Like, oh, what, are we breaking up? There was dead silence on the phone.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, we're breaking up.
Are.
Touche. Egg on my face. So luckily it wasn't public. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty like, oh. You want to talk about didn't see it coming? Knew there was a possibility. We didn't go to the same school anymore. Distance. I knew it was a possibility.
Right.
Did not know that it had arrived. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
We weren't having like issues.
You thought maybe like down the road you'd drift apart a little.
Yeah, I thought it was you had to think it was a possibility.
Yeah.
When you're not going to the same college, you're like, yeah, obviously it could happen.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like dumb to that, but I certainly didn't think
that
it was
coming. Like immediate.
It was here.
Yeah.
I thought it was on the horizon. It was not on the horizon, Lauren. It was
I thought things were good too. I was taking my exams, my senior year exams. Like I was studying for him, and he called me. He's like, "Hey, let's talk." And I'm like, "I can't tonight. I got so much studying to do." He's like, "This only take like." I'm like, "Okay,
don't worry, Lauren. This won't take long.
Thanks for that."
this I'm not going to keep you at all. I'm really hoping to make this short and sweet. That is funny.
I'm like, if you're gonna do what I think you're gonna do, can we please not do this right now? At that point, it wouldn't have mattered because I already would have had it in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
But I'm like,
I get it.
Of all the nights I'm studying for my exams, like you couldn't have done this to me after school was out. Like we literally weren't going to see each other between. Like I was supposed to see him like 2 days after school let out because he would have been home from college. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there you were, just jumped right during exam.
Thanks, jerk.
There's your cue to call. How would you like to go see Shine Down with Papa Roach at Spirit Box at Blossom on Wednesday, September 6th? All you got to do is be caller number 10 right now with 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck. I really don't believe. It's hard to believe I don't golf at all. And I have no interest because all my friends do.
Yeah,
and I have no interest. And I have nothing against golf. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm uninterested to watch it. I'm uninterested to play it.
that's like instant nap. I'm sorry. If you turn on like the PGA Tour,
my
like
friends
some
get-
sort of tournament, no.
My friends get so excited to watch golf, especially like the U.S. Open and like the Masters. They get so excited. I'm like the odd man out. Like, sure.
There's two sports. And I love I love both of them. I love golf and I love tennis. I used to play tennis. I played tennis in high school. In fact, our neighbor was a master professional, whatever. He gave me lessons. It is the most boring sport to watch ever. Tennis and golf.
I can't.
They're fun to play.
I'm in the minority though, because like I said, how many guys love golf? I don't. And I've tried. Two sports I've honestly tried to watch and get into are golf and hockey. I've tried hockey more than golf.
I'd like to watch hockey. I think I might like hockey.
I love going to a hockey game live. Because hockey live is fantastic.
Yeah.
I
just want to see somebody get jacked up
But
against the plexiglass.
I just can't get it. I
That's
cannot.
how you're going to get me to a hockey game.
Someone says disc golf is superior golf.
Disc golf is fun. I really enjoy it on the PS4, PS5.
Disc golf?
Yeah.
Never
With the
played
move
disc
controllers.
golf. Never played disc golf.
That's the only way I've played it.
I've never played pickleball.
Oh, I love pickleball. We played as a family up at Butler Park and Green. They have great pickleball courts. You'd like it.
Pickleball?
Yeah.
It's just like tennis with a shorter court
Nah.
and bigger paddle, or more of a paddle than a racket.
Kind of, but there's different rules. And there's a kitchen, Christian.
Pickleball. Do they have a fun name for the ball? Like in
Yeah, pickleball.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Like in badminton, it's the shuttlecock.
It is that,
Yeah.
yeah. You're right.
I didn't know if the pickleball had any kind of fun.
I don't think so. I mean,
Anything
maybe
with
I'm wrong. Correct me if I am.
shuttlecock.
I just think it's fun because, like, right up by the net, it's called the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Like the zone. It's called the kitchen.
Q92.
For your Wednesday, nice day to get outside, maybe do a little yard work. 79 degrees for the high, sunshine and scattered clouds. Overnight, clouds moving in, a low of 59. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Why are swords so popular in Stark County? We have a rumba with a claymore attached, and all we have to say is, Alexa, play Welcome to the Jungle. All right.
That's amazing. I think you play a lot of Call of Duty.
That is,
Get
that
the
is
claymore in there.
Pretty impressive. One, that you have a claymore.
Right.
Two, that you've attached it to a rumba.
Roomba.
And you can tell Alexa to play Welcome to the Jungle.
Yes.
Well done. Well done. Let's see what else we have here in the text line. You can feel free to comment on Facebook, on YouTube,
Yep.
and on X as well. Read those. We have a gun on each side of the bed. In the nightstand, locked up. I have an AR hanging by the front door, loaded. Also, 2 big gun safes in the mudroom, bolted together. Damn.
Nice.
Don't break into that house.
No, or if there's a zombie apocalypse, go to his house.
Someone sent in a picture. They have an axe that looks like it's from medieval times.
Oh, yeah, this is like...
Oh, it's a serrated blade, too.
Oh, that one's going to hurt. That one's going to mess you up.
That's gonna chop up some flesh.
Yeah.
My wife has her concealed carry. I have mine. Both are 9mm. I also have a few compound bows for hunting. Couple of AR. Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Heidi,
Heidi, where are we calling from this morning?
North Canton, Ohio.
All right, Heidi, congratulations. You're calling number 10. You're going to see Shinedown.
Awesome. I love that band.
Congratulations, Heidi. You are not only going to see Shinedown, you're going to get to see Papa Roach and Spirit Box as well. Next Wednesday, September 6th, tell everybody your favorite station, sending you to see Shinedown.
Q92.
Think how many more tickets you'd sell.
I'm sure. Yes,
and-
it would definitely create a bump in ticket
Oh,
sales.
my God. Chumbawamba playing all their hits. It would be amazing to listen to them play Chumbawamba.
What are they doing today?
Don't know. I mean, what more do you have to do?
You need a
gave
behind the music on them or
What
something.
more do you need? They gave the world their gift. They gave us Tub Thumping, which today people still love. It's the most inspirational song ever made, you could argue. Maybe Did You Ever Know You're My Hero? Maybe. I bet Midler. But I mean, other than that, you tell me what song motivates you more than Chumbawamba. Eye of the Tiger, you could say maybe. What? I mean, I get knocked down and I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. Think about that. That's a mantra for life.
Did you know that
someone
actually...
said they split up. That better not be true.
Well, hold on a second. Did you know that following the success of Pump Thumping, it caused many of their loyal fans to label them as sellouts?
Yeah, every arena.
Wow. For that one song, Christian.
It was a banger. And it's still a banger in 2023. It came out in 1897. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did actually.
200 years. I don't know where it came out.
Oh,
1997 it came out.
Christian. 2
What?
years ago, we got to look into this. It says Chumbawamba to return with new documentary and Tub Thumping reissue.
Absolutely.
But this was in 2021. Like, did anything? It says they're trying to make a comeback after almost a decade away with a new documentary. They split in 2012 after nearly 30 years together. In 30 years, that's the only song I know.
That's all they need.
That's a lot of years to play.
What else do you need than that thing? Like, it's just some one-hit
took
wonders.
them
It's just that good.
It took them 5 years to make a documentary about Chumbawamba. 5 years.
Chumbawamba Tour 2022. Let's see if there's any tour date.
It's 23, just so you know.
It says here, unfortunately, there are no concert dates for Chumbawamba scheduled in 2023.
They're probably doing a lot of private gigs, right?
Or practicing. Getting ready.
Maybe.
Chumbawamba's a real thing in the text line. I thought Christian made it up. No, I didn't make up Tub Thumping. It's one of the greatest songs in the history of music. Heading towards the 9 o'clock hour. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, you're going, what do you guys got? How about say yes to the free dress cocktail event? Tickets to that with Monty Durham at Gervasi. Talk about a snazzy night out.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't know who Monty Durham is, you should, and they probably do. TLC's hit series Say Yes to the Dress that was on for several seasons. Monty Durham was the star of that show, helping brides all over the country find that perfect wedding gown, and he'll be here in Stark County, and one lucky person will win a couture wedding dress and a shopping experience, a Say Yes shopping experience with Monty himself.
Can you imagine that?
It would be amazing. So listen, there's an event coming up at Gervasi. We've got a pair of tickets that'll win your way in, but you can buy tickets as well. So no worries there. You can go to nationalfirstladies.org, grab your tickets. It's at Gervasi. You're going to enjoy champagne, hors d'oeuvres. You'll get to meet Monty, and then you'll enter that raffle for a chance to win. So listen, if you have a bride in your life, make plans now. Grab these tickets and celebrate their pending nuptials with a chance to win this amazing couture wedding dress and a shopping experience from Monty Durham.
That is awesome. That is very awesome. Be listening for that in the 9 o'clock hour. Also, we're going to have a guest in studio come up in the 9 o'clock hour.
Yeah, we're going to be joined by Amelia coming to us from the Alliance Family Health Center. Listen, it's back to school time, guys. We've got sports kicking off. We all know what back to school means too. Cold and flu season's ahead. So we are going to talk to Amelia about how an Alliance Family Health Center can help you and your family out.
That's all coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. Plus, if you'd like to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, we're giving one away at the end of the show for anyone that goes over to our live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Clicks the like button and types kangaroo in the comments. You're entered, and we will pick one of you randomly at the end of the show and hook you up. So do that right now so you're entered. Good luck to you there. It's Ray J, Sexy Can I? It's Q92. That reminds me, for some reason, of Charlotte's Web.
That was a really
Because one of the words that the spider Charlotte wrote was terrific.
Aw.
That pig's terrific.
I remember reading the book in school and being really sad.
Oh, it was the cartoon that got me.
Super bummed out.
Cartoon
the movie?
got me, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte died.
I don't think I don't think I watched it after I read the book. I was like, this is too much.
Oh,
My little 4th grade heart couldn't take it.
they were going to give the pig was going to be killed.
I know.
And thank God the spider came up with a plan to write words in her web. And they couldn't kill the pig because, well, it was terrific.
I mean, the amount of ingenuity that happened in that barnyard.
Man, those are some smart-ass animals and spiders.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job.
I wonder if things like that happen at African Safari Wildlife
They
Parks
could.
behind the
They
scenes.
could all talk and help each other, but I don't think. I think you're fine. I don't think those animals go there to be slaughtered and eaten.
No,
They're
but I'm
there to
saying, like,
eat food.
you know, Gilbert's is struggling with his relationship, like they talk, you know?
Gilbert?
Yeah, maybe there's a Gilbert animal
Oh.
out there. Like I'm saying, that's one of their
You
names.
remember the pig's name, right?
Oh, Hamlet? No, I don't know.
Hamlet. You remember the pig Caesar? Jake, you ever hear of Charlotte's Web? Always curious.
I have.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
That deserves something.
All right, here we go.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You read it or saw the movie?
Saw the movie. I think.
Now they made a new one. Did you see the original?
I don't know. I probably.
That's okay.
I'm guessing
I
you
think
did
we
it.
watched it in school because you were supposed to read the book.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah.
I don't think I did, but
okay.
It was sad.
It was very sad. It was heavy.
Charlotte gave no F stuff. You remember? She's like, I'm going to die now, Wilbur. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
she was a brave little soul.
I have to die. It's time to die. Bye, Wilbur. I was like, Jesus.
Well, she was like proper.
Like, Charlotte, don't go. I remember.
Oh, it was very, very sad.
He cried. Then all of a sudden, Charlotte's babies came down on their web
Yeah,
and introduced themselves to Wilbur, and they lived happily ever after.
I know.
I think.
I mean, I had an ending, but it was a struggle.
Zuckerman's famous pig.
I remember in 4th grade. I should have known then I was doomed because I cried everything.
I did miss the Carnation Parade this year. The Q92 was in. I understand you did better with the candy this year.
I did.
Yes.
Jake and I went on a run. We looked at the bags we had back there, and we saw the people that were turning out for the parade, and we're like, nope. So we ran to Rite Aid, got even more, and I saved an entire bag just for Union.
Just for Union. The turn. Everyone forgets the turn.
Yeah.
So I heard you did better, but you still ran out, but you did better.
It was longer than what it was last
4
year.
4 miles, I read on the internet.
It took 2 hours.
Dang.
I mean, let me say something. The City of Alliance, this parade rivals the Hall of Fame parade.
It's a big parade.
I mean,
there's a lot in it.
How many units were in there? We were number 50, and we weren't even anywhere close to the end of the parade. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun, though. We saw a lot of listeners. Christian, they actually knew my name this year.
They knew your name.
Like, people would yell. They'd be like, there's one. And I was like, oh,
Did they
know
announce this?
who we are.
Very good. Did they know Jake?
I think some people did, right?
Jake, did they know you?
I didn't hear anything. Maybe they did.
There was somebody, I think, that yelled for both of us.
Oh, possibly. The music was really loud.
It was really loud. But the music was like our high point.
It was.
Everybody was dancing in the streets with us, and we would roll by. It was
Union's
fun.
when you turn on Union, that's where the party starts.
Oh, they were a lot of
Yeah.
fun. In fact, it drove Ryan at night to jump in the
I
ponds.
heard our night guy Ryan dove into the pond in front of the Glamorgan Castle.
Yeah, he didn't dive. He jumped in feet first and didn't realize it was 2 feet deep.
No, he landed on his butt. He cannonballed.
Hard.
Yeah.
He cannonballed into a 2-foot deep.
Yes, he did.
I have video footage.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Yeah.
Can we play that on the live video? Can you play a video on the stream, Jake?
Yeah.
I can send it to you.
Send it to Jake. We'll see if we can play it.
Okay. I mean,
that had to hurt.
Mm-hmm. And Jake twerked in the road with some kids. So
I
that
did.
was fun.
Man, well done, everybody. The parade went well.
Yeah, we had a good time. Here's him running back from.
Okay, I see him running back.
Well, I have the whole thing where he
Hands
jumps
in the air. He
Yeah.
looks very wet.
Yeah. You got to see him go in, though, because there's actually, you would anticipate more of a splash than there was. But the way he went charging.
He full committed.
Well,
He what?
He full committed.
Oh, full committed.
Anything worth doing is worth doing right, I
He
always
did.
say.
He did commit. So anyhow, but yeah, we had a lot of fun in the parade, actually. So, and I say not actually to be surprised, but this year it just seemed like everybody wanted to dance, and we were here for it.
Good. I'm glad that it was a fun time for everybody.
Yeah.
That's very, very cool. So another Carnation, another Hall of Fame week in the books, another Carnation week in the books. Crazy.
Somebody texted and wanted to know if Jake rode his unicycle in the Hall of Fame parade. I don't think you did you?
No.
But we had an idea for next year's Carnation parade because we kept coming to a stop where we would have to wait for everybody else to move on before we could continue on the parade route. And we decided that next year when that happens, Jake needs to be in the back of the van and the doors will fly open and he'll get his unicycle out and almost like a Chinese fire drill, he'll do a lap around the van.
Okay. You could juggle too if you wanted.
I could do that.
Yeah,
I know.
especially because it's just a lap. It's not like the whole route.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
Another one in the books. Well done, everybody. I will tell you this. One of the things that happened in vacation Sunday night, Ocean City had a tornado warning. And they don't get tornado warnings. It's much more rare
So they are
than it is here.
the people in the South, when they get snow, they really overreact? Were they
No,
like that?
No one cared.
No one cared.
No one cared.
They were like, eh.
No one cared on the
We never
boardwalk.
get them. Nothing's going to happen.
No one cared on the beach. Beyonce cared. We're on the fifth floor. We're on the fifth floor with our 4-month-old baby. She cared.
Yeah.
And I went around and I found on Facebook a local, there's a Baltimore station, but they do weather for Ocean City as well.
Yeah.
So I found that and I was watching one of their weather guys live. And I'm not even saying this to like, oh man, Mark John. The difference in quality of information and communicating between Mark Johnson and other weather people around the country, you guys do not understand how good we have it. I swear to you, I'm not saying that out of any type of, because he's on the show or because I just like him. This guy was so bland and so just, there were like moments where like you would just, his radars were on and I'm glad he did what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was absolutely helping.
He was giving you the information.
But talk about doing it on an NPR way. And you don't get radio, you don't NPR, you know what that means. But like as bland as you can be.
Yeah.
There'd be times where you just see the radars on the screen and he wouldn't talk for 10, 15, 20 seconds. Because he was getting information. I'm not trying to bash him. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You realize how good he is at his job, whether he's doing severe or winter weather, when you see somewhere else in another market doing.
Yeah.
Because he tells you down to the street, down to what, if it's, what to be afraid of, what not, what to. And he was just like, I'm not seeing rotation.
Well, when I watched
there would just be this. And you're looking at the screen and you're like,
oh, I guess that's good.
I'm like, anything else? I'm on the 5th floor. Anything else? I don't think it's a tornado. I'm like, sir. But I'll tell you this. The boardwalk, they didn't care.
Yeah, everybody stayed out.
They didn't care. Everyone's like, we don't get tornadoes. All right, we'll get a storm. We get storms. We don't get storms. And no tornadoes.
Well, fair enough. They know. I mean, that's like, it took me a long time to realize that in Ohio, we don't get like.
Right here on today's hit music, it is Q92 on your Tuesday morning in the 9 o'clock hour already. Coming up this hour, like we said, a pair of tickets to say yes to the free dress cocktail event with Monty Durham at Gervasi on Friday, September 15th. Again, if you're a bride-to-be or know of someone recently engaged, you can purchase tickets for this event right now. firstladies.org. We're going to give away a pair coming up this hour. Be listening to that. We have that for you. And also coming up, we're going to have Amelia's going to be here in studio with us here in a little bit as well.
Yeah, we all know it's time. Our kids are headed back to school, which means vaccinations, which means cold and flu season, which means sports. I mean, you've got physicals that need to be had, and they're there also in the event that something happens while they're on the court or the field, and maybe they experience minor injuries. So we're going to be talking to Amelia about how Alliance Family Health Center can help you and your family this school year.
And also, again, you have about 1 hour left, less than an hour left. Head over to our Facebook, YouTube, and X live video stream of the morning show. Like the live video stream. Type in kangaroo in the comments section to be entered for a chance to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. We're giving that away. We're going to randomly select one of you that does that at the end of the show. So that's all coming up this hour. The phone number 330-450-9292. The text line 330-269-9292. It's Picard, Hell and Back, 910. It's Q92. Saturday, we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh, that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like, you DoorDash?
Where I went. No,
okay.
We tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with. Because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
right
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fry, the grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
because that
steak,
doesn't sound like
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
he was making sure.
A good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just,
right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put like salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. Have you thought of a deal breaker yet?
Yeah, if you're not funny, Canadian, or don't like reptiles.
Canadian? Wait a minute, Canadian? What do you have against Canada?
I don't have anything against Canadians in particular, but I dated a girl that was Canadian and it did not end well, so I'm not doing that again.
Wait a minute. What did the girl from Canada do?
She said she was moving back to Canada, didn't move back to Canada, dated my best friend, and went back to McDonald's.
Hold on.
I did it again.
Jake, you made me stop the music again. So if I'm hearing this correctly,
yeah,
you're saying that a girl you were dating at McDonald's,
yes,
told you, Jake, we can no longer be together because I'm leaving the United States and going back to Canada where I'm from.
Correct. Well, I kind of ended the relationship, but that's what happened.
She then, you found out later, did not move back to Canada, stayed here in Ohio.
Yeah.
And then she immediately started dating your best friend.
Correct.
How did you find this out?
They both worked at McDonald's. I closed with them. It was me, her, and him.
So you thought she had quit and moved back to Canada.
Yeah.
She shows up for her shift at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are you doing here, Susan?
Pretty much.
And then she's like, not only am I here, but see your best friend, that's who I'm dating now?
Yeah.
Is that how you found out?
Pretty much.
He didn't tell you?
Well, we weren't that close, but we were friends. Like, we were good friends.
Friends enough that you shouldn't be dating each other's girls.
I would say so.
Did you end the friendship with him?
For a little bit, but now we're best friends. We hang out all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Share a girl. You can share a beer, right?
Right.
Wow. That's a fantastic story.
Yeah.
Wow. Still trying to process all that. Your ex told you you guys were breaking up. She's moving back to Canada. She lied and started dating your best friend.
Yeah.
That's McNuts.
That is McNuts.
That's insane. That is insane.
Is that going on the list?
I think that has to go on the list. 8:20. I'll watch the time here. But yeah, let's go to random Jake facts. Was dumped by girlfriend and told she was moving back to Canada only to stay in the U.S. and date Jake's good friend. Jake now hates Canada. All right, there you go. That's on the list. We're up to 14 now.
Wow.
Wait till Lauren here's the new one that she missed while she was gone. That is insane. Wow. Okay. All right. So those are deal breakers. What were the other ones? Because I blanked out after you said.
If you're not funny or if you don't like reptiles.
Okay. You don't like reptiles. Okay. If you don't like reptiles.
Q92.
For your Wednesday, nice day to get outside, maybe do a little yard work. 79 degrees for the high, sunshine and scattered clouds. Overnight, clouds moving in, a low of 59. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
Another clip.
How do you know that these were not our aircraft?
Some of the behaviors that we saw in a working area, we would see these objects being at 0.0 Mach, that's zero airspeed, over certain pieces of the ground. So what that means, just like a river, if you throw a bobber in, it's going to float downstream. These objects were staying completely stationary in Category 4 hurricane winds. These same objects would then accelerate to supersonic speeds, 1.1, 1.2 Mach, and they would do so in very erratic and quick behaviors that I don't have an explanation for.
Dance tonight right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Again, coming up. If you haven't done it yet, kangaroo is the word today. Go over to Facebook, YouTube, X. That's so weird to say still.
I know.
It's just so weird. It feels like I'm just making that up in my head. Go there, click like on the live video feed, and then, of course, put kangaroo as the comment, and you'll be entered for a chance to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. We're just giving it away. We're going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show. If you haven't checked out the live video feed there, go do that right now. If you didn't know we did that every day from 7 to 10. The show is live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. You guys can interact with us. Talk to us on there. Great way to get the morning show to everybody.
Yeah.
So technologically advanced here.
We really are. We try and bring all of the good information to our listeners. And speaking of which, it's time for back to school, and our next guest is definitely someone you are going to want to listen. If you're in your car right now, turn it up. If you've got kids that just went back to school, maybe you just dropped them off at the door, you know what comes next, guys. We've got like a month before we start getting the snotty noses coming through the door, before the allergies, which are already kind of starting, kick up into high gear. So welcome to Amelia from Alliance Family Health Center here in Alliance. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me, Christian and Lauren.
Absolutely. We're so excited that you could join us this morning because Christian is a parent. I am a parent. Yeah.
New parent, congratulations.
Thank you. Got a 4-month-old at home.
That's a new parent. Congratulations.
Thank you very, very much.
Welcome to the club. I'm relatively new. I've got an almost 2-year-old.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm still new.
Are the terrible two, is that a real thing?
So I've heard more about the 3-nagers. Is this a thing, Lauren?
It's a thing. 3 and 4 are actually, I felt, harder than 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just started the defiant stage. So,
yeah.
So we're
I
excited
can
to
do
have
it.
you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. He's still good. We can still take him to restaurants and he's quiet. I know that will end. But
you know what, though? Don't stop doing that because then they know how to act. Like, they just know.
Yeah. And you don't have to put a tablet in their hand. It's amazing when they can just sit and eat.
Yeah.
And you can eat. And all of a sudden it's like, wow, we're a family lunch.
I know a lot of things are easier said than done, but we really want to not be the parents that just give the kid the tablet in the restaurant.
Yeah, right.
We just don't want to. I know
there will be moments.
Easier said than done. And I know people will be like, okay, sure, buddy.
We control screen time even now. My kids are 15 and 17, and you know that.
I know you do.
But there were moments when they were younger, especially when we were sitting in the pediatrician's office and they were whiny because they didn't feel good, that I would be like, here. And we would play around with an app or a game on my phone just to keep them.
I call Miss Rachel my co-parent, my nanny.
Yeah.
We
just heard about Miss Rachel.
Just learned about Miss Rachel, I think this week.
It's amazing. She's amazing. She's educational. You got to check it out.
I have no choice.
Yeah, you
have no choice.
I'll be doing that. But luckily, my child not old enough to go to school yet.
Yeah.
But kids are going back to school. They're already back to school, and they're going to be bringing home all kinds of germs and viruses and colds and coughs.
They will be. And not only that, if you haven't already done so, your kids may be due for some boosters or some vaccines, depending on what age they are. I know our daughter was due for her meningitis booster before she started her senior year.
Yep.
My son is good for a while because last year he got like 3 boosters.
Yeah.
So I think he's next on tap for his senior year.
Yep.
But, these are the types of things that you find out when you take them for their well child checkup. And that's something that you can do at Alliance Family Health Center, correct?
Absolutely. We see all ages, all life cycles, so we can take care of the entire family. And yes, back to school is a huge topic right now. So back to school physicals, vaccines. One thing the pandemic did not do, and it's us any favors, is a lot of kids are behind in their vaccine series now.
Mm-hmm.
So the school districts are trying to make sure that they're compliant because they can't be in the schools if they're not compliant. So one of the things that we're doing at the health center is really trying to work closely with parents, with the schools, with the community to let them know, hey, we're here, come talk to us, make sure you're seeing that well child visit because that's when you'll find out what your child is due for. We talk about when you go to school, you get those vaccines. When you have that middle school transition, there's vaccines, the high school vaccines, Lauren, like you just said. So the place to find out about what your child is due for is your primary care provider. Have an appointment, schedule that annual well child visit, schedule their annual physical, whatever it is, and talk to them. What's my child due for? And find out what it is. I mean, that's the best thing you can do as a parent to protect them from the cold, the flu, RSV right now, all these respiratory illnesses that are not fun to have as a parent. Get vaccinated. It's the best way to protect your family.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I know, Christian, Jimmy started on his vaccine series.
Yeah,
and
he
stuff.
got 2 shots last week.
Oh, that's tough. That 4 months.
And Jamie was like, it's your turn. So I had to hold him. I was, oh God, I almost cried myself.
Yeah, you're worried as a young parent too. Like you're like, are they going to remember this? That I was the one holding them all the time. So yeah,
but don't you think it gets worse when they get older and then they know that my dad's holding me down? I'm getting a shot. It gets worse as they get older.
Oh, you just
and that
feel
recognition.
Yeah,
you do feel terrible.
I
get
felt
it.
like the biggest jerk.
But
I'm the worst dad ever.
But what I try to tell myself is this is for the baby, for the health and protection. The nurses don't like to do it either, make me cry, but it's for their health and protection. It's the best thing that we can do as parents to equip our children to make sure that they're safe when they're out there in the world because kids touch everything.
Yeah.
Everything goes in the mouth, whether they're, young, as as they get older, they're talking to each other at school, they're having, sharing, drink bottles and things like that. It is always going to be an issue. So you need to get your child vaccinated. And as adults too, it's our job to make sure that we are leading by example.
Yep.
So making sure that we're getting our vaccines as well, because obviously as a parent, it's not fun to be sick.
No, absolutely not. Especially when you're the one who has to then stay up, through the night when you have a sick kiddo as well. So been there, done that.
Absolutely.
I've definitely slept on my kids' floors while I've not felt, or while we're sharing the stomach flu. I mean, that has happened. So, definitely.
And then they feel better because they've rested.
And you don't.
And mom is taking care of them. And then you feel terrible for days. So
Absolutely.
So take care of yourselves as well, parents. It's important to make sure the entire family is healthy.
Yeah. And we always had a tradition. You could start something with Jimmy. Like every time our kids got vaccinated, like had to go get shots and all that kind of stuff, their vaccines, child checkup, we would always end it with, if you were brave, you got to pick a treat. And for our kids, they always wanted McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like they wanted a Happy Meal and a milkshake. Like that's all they wanted. So my daughter got her meningococcal booster and I took her through the McDonald's drive-thru and we got her last Happy Meal for her shot series.
Listen, that wasn't done with me, but it would have worked.
Oh,
I was going to say, I feel like if I get a shot, I'm going to go get a McDonald's as well.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the
Go to
reward.
McDonald's.
That's
and
right.
Give me the McShot. Let's go.
I'm like,
Daddy wants a Big Mac.
She did great.
Yeah.
And then she had seen your pictures that night and you could see they gave her one of those little kids Band-Aids.
Oh,
so
gosh.
I think it had like Sesame Street on it or something. I was
Nice.
like, you need to take that off so it doesn't show up in your senior pictures.
You'd be surprised how a cool Band-Aid will make the kid feel all better about it.
Yeah,
a cool
absolutely.
Band-Aid and a sticker.
Yeah.
They walk out happy.
Yeah, and a sucker. You got to
And
have
a
a dum-dum
sucker.
at checkout. Yeah. You mentioned that you're a family health center too. So this is somewhere mom and dad can go to, which I think is pretty neat because you're right. When a kid gets sick, usually the parent who goes deep in the weeds and risks themselves to go in and refill a drink or give them medicine is the one who ends up getting it as well.
Yes.
So this is somewhere too where you guys are, I'm assuming accepting new patients.
Absolutely.
And somewhere you can go. And I think it's funny because we've actually spread pink eye throughout our house and we've all had to go. Now, our pediatrician had been my husband's P&I pediatrician.
Oh, how funny.
So we were very lucky that he would be like, you're going to need this. And he'd slide us a prescription for the eye drops too.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're not that fortunate, this is somewhere where you can go and you can make sure the whole family is taken care of so that you guys can all get back to being a healthy household faster.
Yeah, absolutely. So we also offer, along with family medicine, which is that entire care for the family, we also offer that walk-in primary care, kind of like urgent care.
Yeah.
So even those acute situations, so I'm not feeling good today, I can't get into my PCP, come and see us at the health center.
Okay.
We have x-rays. So if you're playing sports this summer, this fall, and something happens, come see us, get an x-ray, come check out what's going on there.
For sure.
We also offer women's health services, so obstetrics, gynecology. So we're seeing babies when they're still in the womb. And then we can see them as pediatric patients as
So
well.
cool.
It's wonderful. And then
Yeah.
we also, something huge right now too is behavioral health.
Mm-hmm.
We offer integrated behavioral health. We started that service line during the pandemic back in January of 2022. And it's one of our busier service lines right now. I mean, we're trying to bring in another provider. It's something that, along with vaccines, the pandemic was very hard on our mental health as well.
Yeah.
So when you talk about a community health center like Alliance Family Health Center, we encourage you to come in, talk to our team, talk to our providers. A patient-provider relationship is successful when there's buy-in on both sides. Patient must be involved as well. So we encourage communication. We encourage you to know your numbers, what your BMI is, your glucose, where you are with your vaccines, what's due next. It's a great time of year to get scheduled for your annual visit.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah.
You guys do a lot.
We do a lot
full
there.
service.
When do you
And-
sleep over there?
We really don't. And late fall 2023, our in-house pharmacy will be opening. So we will have a pharmacy. So you
Nice.
come, you see the doctor. Within 10 minutes, you're walking out, prescription in hand. How
That's
wonderful.
That's awesome.
Especially with those sick kids. You don't have
Oh
to make
my
another stop.
gosh. Yes, and after hours too.
Yes.
Like you leave and then you've got to take either the kid home if they're depending on how they're feeling, and you don't want to give it to everybody in the store.
Yes.
And
And they don't want to be in the store.
They don't want to sit in
Yeah.
the parking lot forever while you wait for it to be ready to pick up through the drive-through.
Yeah.
So you've got to run them home. Then you're going back out to get a prescription. It's so much easier to get
Yeah.
home with and get them started on what they need sooner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give
And our
them some
pharmacy will
relief.
offer delivery as well. So, I mean, we're really trying to, our job as a community health center is to take care of the whole family, but also our community. So we
Yeah.
have to look at what our community needs. For a while there, it needed, vaccines. We brought those on. We needed behavioral health. Brought that on. Pharmacy. That's what's coming next. So as a community health center, we are located here in Alliance over on Arch Avenue, the former Carnation Clinic building. And we've been open for about 7 years. And we have truly become the community's answer for so many health services. So it's such an honor to serve this community. and we work hard every day to make sure that we're doing that.
That's amazing. And we appreciate you coming in and talking to us. For those that are interested in more information, you can visit their website at alliancefamilyhealth.org. Again, alliancefamilyhealth.org. You can also call today for an appointment. You can call them at 330-249-7011. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for their family practice and primary walk-in care. So if you need to find out, your kids need a vaccine, maybe they need a physical, anything like that, or you're just looking for a new facility to be your family's healthcare provider, please consider Alliance Family Health Center. Again, alliancefamilyhealth.org.
Yeah, Amelia, thanks for coming in. I think a lot of people might have been surprised to learn this morning about everything you guys do over there. It's really cool, and it's really great for Alliance, and it's awesome what you guys do.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it, and we'd love to talk to you guys again.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for stopping in, and maybe we'll have to schedule something for you to come back and talk to us. Maybe once after cold and flu season is underway, give us some tips on how we can keep our households healthy.
We would love it, and I could bring back one of our talented provider team as well.
That'd be awesome.
They're the brains of the operation,
Yeah. Thanks, Amelia. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate it.
Amelia from the Alliance Family Health Center, 330, like Lauren said, 249-7011, 1401 South Arch Avenue, Suite A in Alliance, Ohio. It's Lil Nas X. That's what I want right here on Q92. They can't all be home runs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You miss every one of the shots you don't take.
That's right.
And you are not a dummy as far as I'm concerned. Let me see here. We got a couple more. Let me see here. Good morning, unanswered. You're a hard woman to reach, unanswered.
Probably because she doesn't want to be reached.
And then just to make Lauren crazy again. Good morning, Queen.
Ah!
Unanswered.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
2 for Queen.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Drives me insane.
You know what? 3 for Queen.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. We'll end it on that one with another Queen. So another edition of DM Dummies. Great job. Thank you to the girls that send these in every weekend throughout the week. I
Real quick
appreciate
on
it more
Queen.
than you know. Yes, real
I
quick.
understand though about pet names. I do. Okay. Queen insinuates though that she's like way above you and you're her servant. That's not a normal relationship.
No.
I'm
Right.
sorry. Just like I would never call him my king. He ain't my king. Are you kidding me?
Well,
We live in the same kingdom.
you don't
sir.
consider Tony your king?
No.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Jake, does Star consider you her queen? Or her king?
Oh.
Her king. Her
Probably
king.
not.
Her king. Or queen, whatever it is you guys
I'm
do.
gonna have to go with no on that.
No.
Do you
It's
call
his
her
hubby.
Do you call her your queen?
Maybe once, but like
You-
not on the regular.
Jake. No.
No.
Her queen?
I don't probably.
Oh.
Jacob?
How dare you?
No, Jake.
We're gonna talk.
It's not something I normally do.
It's
not,
something you should never do. I'd rather have.
Never, ever.
Oh my!
What's wrong with that? If you're in a
God.
relationship,
What's wrong with
well,
it?
on the first message I would see,
What?
like, you're in a committed relationship. What's the problem?
Saying queen?
Yeah.
Oh, where do we start?
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
No, listen, Samantha on Facebook said, my son calls all the girls queen. Drives me nuts. Yes, mama. Teach him. No to the queens. No.
Jake, I don't ever want to hear that come out of your mouth again.
Ever. Or you're grounded.
All right.
Got it?
Got it.
That is terrible. You do not got this. I'd rather you call up your girlfriend and be like,
Hello, Granny. It's the Undertaker.
I'd rather you do that. I really would.
Me too.
Anyone got a crazy work story or something their boss asked them to do? I don't want to get names or nothing. I'm not trying to get anyone sued or
Right.
But anyone got any weird requests from their job that made you go, what? I guess the closest thing I got, and I've told this story, I think, over the years a couple times. I applied for summer help when I was going to YSU. Make some money on the side, some money off tuition.
Yeah.
They were like, and I always wanted to work the parking decks. Because anytime I saw the parking decks, it was just some kid chilling with his phone or a book. Boop, hit the button, lower the gate, open the gate. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, that looks like the easiest job in the world.
Right.
So it was right after spring classes went out. It was summertime. So a lot less people on campus, obviously, only people taking summer classes. Not nearly as busy. You could even say a little dead at the time. I go in day one. I go to the building I'm supposed to report to, and they hand me a walkie-talkie and gloves. I'm thinking to myself, gloves. They go, all right, you're going to go here. Chris, you're going to go here, and you're going to be mulching and raking. And I go, no, I'm sorry. I applied for I was the parking deck. I'm going to work the parking deck. And they go, oh, yeah, no. Parking does landscaping in the summer. Excuse me? Yeah, parking, they do landscape. I was like, that was not told to me.
Right.
Like, oh, yeah, they do. Huh. Is that a problem? And me being the bitch I am? No.
Right.
So I worked for a day and quit the next day. I went home and called them immediately and said, I will not be coming in tomorrow. I'm quitting.
Oh.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Well, I was supposed to work the parking deck.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm mulching the campus.
I guess so.
If I'd have signed up for landscaping, yes.
But you didn't have any friends that did it previously,
No.
or you didn't know anything about that?
It just looked like the easiest job in the world. It said that it was open for the summer. I was like, I'm going to hit that button all day. Boop, pull on in. Boop, see you later. No, they're like, you're going to mulch the campus.
Yeah.
So I quit out of principle and laziness. You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yes.
You know, shout out to Rex in the morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh.
American Tail.
That might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
Kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Like, oh, damn. No. Find your family, Feifel. Oh, and then that song wasn't exactly the happiest song either.
No.
Oh, underneath the same blue sky. Oh, my God. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road and I got to like go around them. And I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a side walk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety. I'm in Miami, bitch, right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here hanging out with you. And coming up very soon, we'll be hitting that Q to call for the Say Yes to the Free Dress Cocktail event with Monty Durham at Gervasi. A pair of tickets for that awesome event. Remember, if you're a bride-to-be or know of someone recently engaged, you guys can purchase your tickets right now. firstladies.org. You can buy your tickets to that awesome event. We're going to be doing the Q to call coming up. Also, if you haven't liked the live video stream yet and clicked and put in kangaroo in the comments section to give yourself a chance to win the 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, you got about 10 minutes to do that as well. So go on and do that. It's Post Malone, Doja Cat right now. I Like You on Q. I asked you guys, we're talking about Taylor Swift giving bonuses to everyone on her tour. Unbelievable bonus, like 55 million total. Good Lord. Ask you guys the best things your company did for you. And let's go to the text line and see what we got here. So far, we had a kick in the ass and a damn pizza party. $600 and a pair of boots. That's not bad.
That's not bad. No.
600 bones and a pair. I'm going to get the ding for that. I got a single Mainstays whiskey glass for Christmas. Okay. I didn't even get pizza. I got tickets to a Cavs game. Okay.
Yeah.
Boss gave me tickets to a Cavs game. My boss is now paying me for my wages for my second job that I quit for him to be available more so I don't lose income. Well, that's a good boss. There you go. I don't want you to have 2 jobs. I need you here. I'll pay you that money. Christmas ham from Heavenly Ham. The card with it says, thanks for a great year. Christmas ham.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah, I've heard of it before.
They give turkeys to Mark's employees.
I'd rather have a turkey.
Yeah.
If you give me a choice between ham and turkey, I'd say give me a turkey. Worked at a nursing home. They gave us 7-pound turkeys to all the staff. Husband mechanic got an Omaha steak box. Oh, we got Omaha steaks.
Omaha.
If I'd have saw that text, I'd have had it ready. Let me see. Car dealerships are absolutely famous for getting pizza once a month, for making them over $120,000 in service on the regular. Thanks for the free monthly diarrhea. Fair enough. My previous employer used to give us gifts on Administration Appreciation Day every year. This current job, not so much. It's nothing. Got a $500 bonus for Christmas. Was shocked. Tax-free. That's 2 people that got cash bonuses.
That's pretty good.
600 and 500. I work in real estate, and we get quarterly bonuses based on how many sales our agents bring in each year. That's nice. About 4 bonuses a year. Look at that. That's pretty good. I'm impressed with that. Well done indeed. Music Q92. It's 9:45. Oh, it's giveaway time. We need caller number 10 right now, Lauren.
We do. We have a Say Yes to the Free Dress cocktail event pair of tickets with Monty Durham at Gervasi Vineyard on Friday, September 15th from 6 to 8:30. You want to go? Are you a bride? Is your bestie a bride? Are you in a wedding coming up? You could be the hero. You could prove why you should have been the maid of honor instead of the bridesmaid.
Seriously. Nice choice, Rebecca.
Yeah. You could win the bride in your life or for yourself if you are the bride. A free couture, a wedding dress, plus a shopping experience with Monty Durham. Come on. And no matter what, you're going to get yourself into a very lovely celebration of what would have been Jackie O's 70th wedding anniversary. Champagne, hors d'oeuvres, meet Monty, enter a raffle, and you could walk away with that amazing wedding dress. Come on. Give us a call. 330-450-9292.
Good luck.
Looking for
Again, 9 dating deal breakers that really aren't. They shouldn't be. He's considerably older or younger than you.
Yeah, I'm okay with
that. Should not be a huge deal
I mean,
breaker.
unless we're talking like 16 and 36, then I'd,
Yeah.
But if it's over 18, okay. I mean, I might be like, ooh, that's weird. Like, I don't know.
I'm 6 years older than my fiance.
I'm 5 years younger than Tony. He has a cousin. I don't remember the exact ages. I want to say she was like 32 and he was 51 when they got married. Like, it was a big.
Yeah.
And now he's like in his 60s and she's only in her 40s. I just keep thinking, like,
You know what, those 60s isn't what it was.
it's not, but I keep thinking things change. And I'm still like young and primal, and then things change.
You think you're still young and primal?
Yeah.
In your 40s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in certain departments. I'm not saying like I'm not talking appearance wise. I'm not talking anything like that, but I
Yeah.
still feel good and
we're
want.
in that part of life where we still feel like we're young and awesome
Right.
and hip, but we're not.
Right, and I acknowledge that. I
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I had a full circle moment with my daughter last night. Her Avita bracelets. She was like, my niece has them on, and she's like, I love those bracelets. I'm like, Mary, I have like 7 of them.
Yeah.
You do? I'm like, yeah, because they were popular like a while ago. I just don't wear them anymore. So she, of course, wants them, which is fine. But like, you have those moments where you're like, gosh, I'm old. I'm no longer cool. My
No.
kids do not look at me like I am.
Yeah. Yeah, they never did. Yeah. Not you, everyone. Number 2.
Oh, thanks.
I said not you, everyone.
Yeah.
Myself included. Do you think my not daughter thinks, oh, man, Christian's awesome?
I think she does.
Yeah. Number 2. Number 2, and I support this one. He's balding.
Yeah, no, that's not a good reason. Sometimes
That's a
can
deal.
rock the crap out of a bald
You know what,
head.
though? I'm going to stick up for people. Listen, we all have. Now, do some people take it too far and they want perfection? Okay. But we all have things and styles that we like or don't like. I don't think that makes you a bad person if you're not attracted to someone who's balding.
Yeah, I mean, it's just personal preference.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't look, if someone's like, man, sorry, man, I don't like guys with big heads. Now, do you ever want to hear that? Of course you want to hear that.
Right.
But just because I'm bald means you have to, I don't know. I don't see that as a big deal.
Right.
We all have, there's hairstyles we like on guys or girls. There's
tats, no tats,
that's what I'm
beards,
saying. Like,
no beards.
you don't like how I look? Screw you.
Right.
I like you. That's just not my style. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say, and I'm probably not saying it right.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Okay. Not into bald guys. Okay. You can get a wig. You can go get a hair transplant.
No,
we talked about how bad those transplants are. My God. Number 3, he lives far away from you. I think that maybe should be a little bit. Depending on how far.
I think it really depends on the people. I mean, if you guys are very social people or you're very needy people, you need to be together a lot. Long distance is not going to work well for you.
Right.
But if you have confidence and faith in your partner and you guys have to be away from each other for a while and make that commitment to see each other, talk every day, I think you can make it work. I think it really depends on the person.
You think of the worst concert you ever went to, Jake?
I haven't been to very many concerts, actually. I think I maybe went to like 3 or 4 in my life. So
Who were the 3?
I saw AJR twice.
So that's 2 of the 3.
Of course, the Wiggles when I was little.
Oh my God! Yes.
And A Day to Remember.
I'm not counting the Wiggles.
I'm not either, really. So 3. A Day to Remember in Mansfield Reformatory, and AJR twice.
I like A Day to Remember. That's like a heavy emo band.
Yeah.
Well, I'm adding to random facts about Jake. Once attended a Wiggles concert.
Yeah, and then I gave the dinosaur a rose.
What?
The dinosaur, Dorothy the dinosaur. She's green. She likes to eat
On
roses.
Wiggles?
Yeah, she likes to eat roses. That's her thing. So
You gave her a rose?
Yeah, we went to the gas station and bought a rose, and I gave it to her.
What?
What do you mean? What?
What? You went to a Wiggles concert. Apparently, the dinosaur loved roses.
Yes.
You bought a rose.
Yes.
And you handed it to her.
I believe so. Or I gave it to somebody that was like collecting them. But I think I remember her taking it from me.
All right, let's update you guys. Random facts about Jake now. Let me hit save on my document here on the this is reminiscent of my old list of why I was single. This is random facts about Jake. Passed out on Millennium Force. Can juggle and ride a unicycle. Wants to wrestle an alligator. May have killed his twin brother. Thinks Dora the Explorer is hot. Cuddles with his bearded dragon. Goes to Walmart and Grandpa's Cheese Barn for fun. Doesn't know what states border Ohio. Has never been to the strip club, now at age 24. Loves SpongeBob. Dated all his coworkers at the Jackson McDonald's. And now once attended a Wiggles concert and gave the dinosaur a rose.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
pretty good.
There's our list of random facts. Rando facts about Jake. Holmes Fast Car right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. It is 9:54. We are about out of here on your Tuesday. It's going to be a beautiful day, by the way.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
In, Northeast Ohio, man. If you're not outside, like Mark said, time to do the yard work. I mean, you should do it.
I'm going to tell Mark that that's how you think he sounds.
Good day to do the both alone.
He's going to be mad at you. Listen, it's going to be gorgeous today. Tomorrow, get ready, ladies. Get up early for work. Put on a flannel. I preempted it. I have one on today.
Never get up early.
Go get your pumpkin spice lattes because fall is here tomorrow. Not really, but for a day at least, it's gonna feel like fall. It's gonna be gorgeous out, but it's gonna be
66.
Yeah, it's gonna be a chilly one tomorrow. I might even be able to wear a sweater. So
excited. Thank God! All right, back in the weekend, back to the 8th. Monday 90.
Oh my gosh.
That's right, you fall kids. Stick that in your pumpkin latte.
Oh, stop it! I'm going to tomorrow.
At least wait till
September.
September.
Sip on my pumpkin with pride tomorrow. And enjoy it. And I will be dressed
What are you gonna do?
for the fall. Christian,
Just asking.
you're a child.
Just asking. That's gonna do it for the Q92 Morning Show. But before we leave you for the day, for those of you that entered, watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, and you hit the like button and you commented kangaroo, one of you is about to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass. Lauren, randomly, who won today?
Yes, indeedy. Today is a Brenna Rockwell. I'm sorry, Brenna Rockwell. Congrats. You just scored yourself a 6-person VIP African Safari Wildlife Park car pass for you and your gang. So
Remember the singer Rockwell? I always feel like with Michael Jackson.
Somebody's
That
watching
was Rockwell.
me. I didn't know
That
that.
was all we ever got from
I
Rockwell.
do remember that song. Yes.
Well, that's because Michael Jackson helped him out a bit.
Again, I can tell Christian that I need him to grab something off the copier. He walks right past it and forgets, but he remembers this stuff.
It is weird. Another real quick. I know we got to go. But I don't pay attention. I was sitting on the couch with Jimmy when I got home yesterday. I was putting the games on SoundCloud and holding Jimmy. That's hard to do, by the way.
Yeah.
And she comes out because I'm going to the dentist. She's like, "Here's my HSA card. I need you to pick up my mouth guard. I need you to do it when you first get there because I know you won't do it and you'll walk out and come home."
Yeah.
So I'm walking out. I watched her put my wallet. So I'm getting my stuff. I kiss her goodbye. I'm like, "All right, I'm heading off to the dentist."
And she's like, mouth guard, Christian.
And she goes, "Yeah, remember the mouth guard?" I was like, well, "Yeah, how are we paying for that?"
Hello.
She's like, "I looked right at you and I put I told you I was
the
putting
HSA
the card
debit card,
in
right?
your wallet and I opened your wallet. You were looking at me."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's how oblivious I could be.
Really, it's true.
So,
And
anyway,
you know what? I used to get mad at you because I was like, he really just doesn't want to listen to anybody. And then I was like,
talk to Jamie.
it took a few weeks, and I was like, this is how he's built.
Yeah.
Like, it's in your DNA.
My sister was the other day, they were joking about it. My sister's like, he will have a full-on conversation with you. She's like, he'll talk and answer everything. He has no idea what you're saying to him.
That's absolutely true, Elise.
He won't remember
absolutely
anything
true.
you said to him. He'll respond the whole time. He'll nod his head. He'll talk.
Oh, yeah.
To you. He has no idea what you're talking about.
He just took a 40-minute nap while you were talking. You didn't even know it. The man could sleep with his eyes open.
It is strange, but it is it is me, I guess. I have to own it.
It is. It's fine. It's just, that's why don't ever be like, why are you talking to me like that? Because, Christian, we need to talk to you like that.
That's true. It's Nicolina's in here next. Keller after that. Ryan at night. We are your live and local radio station. We'll be back tomorrow morning starting at 5:30 a.m. Jake, any last words?
Nah.
All right, there we go. It's the weekend. Playboy Cardi, Madonna, Popular. It's Q92.